Yo, every Sunday, time stands still. Ken, Jerry, and Hop with the real deal. 5 p.m. sharp, hit that dial. East Coast tides bringing wisdom with style. Mic check, it's the brothers here to speak. Bringing energy like the city's heartbeat. We gather thoughts like a wave on the shore. Lay down the truth, we've always got more. In this space, words like gold spread wide. Crossing time zones with pride we ride. Message clear, from the Bronx to the outer. We drop knowledge, make the weak minds cower. It's Sunday dinner, gather round the table. Ken, Jerry, and Hop, the story's no fable. Spitting truth with rhythm, East Coast pride. Conscious thoughts flow, we let wisdom fly. Hardcore beats, soulful grooves collide. Sampling life, every grain amplified. In this podcast realm, we vibe, we boast every Sunday. Tune in, we're coast to coast. Sunday dinner vibe is like a feast. Ken, Jerry, Hop, yeah, knowledge release. East Coast flow, conscious on repeat. Tune in with us where legacy meets.
Everybody hit the start of the groove. Ken, Jerry, and Hop making big moves. Every Sunday, energy in the room. Taking podcasts higher, fire in the gloom. Microphones heated, voices full on the line. Topics deep in discourse, break it down and define. From the beats to the rhymes, we elevate that prose. Cutting through the noise like a river that flows. Every episode, keep the sounds they create. Got the knowledge, got the power, educate. 5 p.m. sharp, we meet for all the speed. Spreading words like poetry within rage. Welcome to the table, it's that Sunday talk. Ken, Jerry, Hop, got the rhythm, got the walk. Bringing conscious vibes with a hardcore twist. Sit back, relax, and get enlightened with this. Conversations deep, digging through the jazz and soul. Laughing with the situation under control. Rhythmic flows, bringing visions to the light. Perspectives in the trap inside sight. Sunday dinner where the vibes always 5 o'clock and thoughts to new heights. Optimistic tales, men are lapsing in. Every week, podcast magic takes like. Here come the guest voices rich in the sky. The stories unfold, the truth they amplify. In the city where the hustle never takes a break. Staring up the culture, making waves, feel the quake.
Feel like the spark, Jerry brings the charm. Time spins the window, we make calm. Sunday service, full pit of the real. Keys for a big share, add more to the deal. Sunday dinner, elevating day. The bridges and fires ignite a flame. Reaching out, touching hard, kindling home. As we gather round, connecting y'all the stones.
All right. Let's get it. All right. Jared, can you hear me? Yo, Brown, can you hear me?
I sure can.
All right. For some reason, Facebook is not allowing me to change the privacy settings to public on Facebook. So I have to share it on YouTube, and hopefully they click the link and watch us on YouTube. So hold on real quick.
What's it saying when you try to change the setting?
And that no longer has that option. It just lets you edit the video, but it used to say edit privacy settings, and you edit the privacy settings to public and it'll let it fly. But for now, it only has me on there. I'm the only person allowed to see Sunday dinner on Facebook for some reason. So I'm gonna put this in I'm sharing it on Facebook now so they can click the link and come in. So yes, and join us on YouTube. All right. Sharing. Reach more people when you share your post to relevant groups. Yep. All right, let's do that. Hold on real quick. All right. So hopefully they get that, you know what I mean, and pile in, because that's where a lot of our audience come from. All right. So shout out to SKC in the building.
What up, SKC?
All right. And shout out to Wiggins of Hip Fire. All right, that's dope. Got two new people in the building. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to get yeah, okay, everything was cross-posted over to there. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. Don B, I got Don B Mansfield. Don B Mansfield, Scarecrow, Henry Rich, and E Life should be popping in. All right. No doubt, no doubt. Shout out to SP in the building.
What up, SP?
Oh, SKC is Shizzy Blaze. Okay, Shizzy Blaze. I got. All right. So let me see. Make sure my effects is on. All right, we are good to go. As far as the effects and stuff is, we're good. All right, but that hiccup has us with like 3 viewers. You know what I mean? That has us. And then I'll just let the comments fly on there. All right. Whew. What a mess. What a mess. It was a mess just to get started. I still don't have the names of the artists who sent music in posted in order over here. Well, I should. I would just do that while we talk. You know what I'm saying? And you're going to keep the scores again, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. That'll work. That'll work. All right. Our son says, okay. No, he just loved the message. It'd be dope if he popped in. So, those of you who can hear the sound of our voices right now, go ahead and share the live, man. We're trying to get more people in here. You know what I mean? Before we get busy with it. You know what I mean? Shout out to last week's winner, Miss Gray. You know what I mean? She did her thing. I don't know why. It seemed like the effects, the applause is just screaming for some reason. All right. So as we get into it, Jerry Brown, you want to get into the hip hop topics?
Yes, sir. Let's do it.
All right. Let's do that real quick. Hold on. Before we do that, since we got a couple of minutes and we're letting the people come in, let's let a video fly. We haven't done that in a minute.
That'll work.
All right. So let's see. Let's get the Silver Tongue Devil by Scarecrow. You know what I mean? And we'll be right back.
That's okay. Ain't aiming at making friends, focused on payment. You know I stay lit. I never trust hoes. You know I'm not basic. I stay with confidence. Got lots of drip. Accomplish it with honors. The kid might just get sponsored. 4 whips and comments. Tours in the Bahamas, even burgers in Gaza. Swerving in on my guy. Heard it confess, be honest. Burner, that's a chronic. You missing your chick, I got her. She turned it like she honest. She looking her best in products. Louis V, Gabbani, Gucci, and Armani.
Okay, bro.
For the one time.
Yeah, for sure.
I wrote
for
that
sure.
when I was 15. That's written. That ain't a freestyle.
God don't exist, that's why I stepped in. They got the game twisted, could fix it, but I slept in. No rest for the wicked, I'm sticking with my weapon. Come correct or get licked on with my best friends. Now that ain't a euphemism, most of you just don't do division. Damn it, he the smoothest villain. Wrote of how to move the killing. Every time I hear about a come up, a money run up, I take it back to the gutter and glove up. It's never hunters but something. Nonetheless, quit your fussing. I'm the best. Your grandmama think I'm sweet, your mother know I bring you stress. Truth be told, I must confess that life is unexpected, complicated and hectic, fighting to be respected. Extra, read all about it, but never dip it. Don't forever flipping dope to get to dope. Pistol on hip and so I'm tripping like the instant you try me. The prince of the grime. Deny me, Judas gets you a hot tune sitting beside me. Blunted, still can't think of you highly. Get missing, won't find in my christen. My rivals with crystal and albums. Infamy problems, I got the ring for you golems. On my honor, do the things that I gotta. Got a lot of the hottest product, no doubt about it. On the side from underground, it ain't no digging up. When they finally call me for the crown, you think I'll pick it up? I couldn't give a fuck. I've been smoking indica. The way these people sleeping on me, see me chose it similar. Let's get that sativa poppin', stop him when he reach a comment. Aristotle, Nostradamus, each is prophet, speak obnoxious, get them teeth about you, be a freak about you. Yeah, you know we kill the weak around here, those who seeking powder, meet the bottom. Teeter-totter, scales pocketed, see a doctor. The streets is watching you, Jimmy Hoffa, come see the water. I'll lead the slaughter, the cattle, heifer, you need the gospel. Oppenheimer, that's designer, still took a loss though. Baby, wanna dance with a silver tongue devil, how you move, let's see. Put it in my hands and I'll lead you to forever, level up with me. Listen to the band, keep them playing till it never push the pedal with your feet. Ayy, baby wanna dance with a silver tongue devil, tryna ride with me. Ayy, baby wanna dance with a silver tongue devil, how you move? Let's see. Ayy, put it in my hands and I lead you to forever, level up with me. Ayy, listen to the band, keep them playing till it never push the pedal with your feet. Ayy, baby wanna dance with a silver tongue devil, tryna ride with me. Ayy, baby wanna dance with a silver tongue devil, how you move? Let's see. Ayy, put it in my hands and I lead you to forever, level up with me. Ayy, listen to the band, keep them playing till it never push the pedal with your feet. Ayy, baby wanna dance with a silver tongue devil.
All right, hold on. I got Don B in the building, but I need to do this real quick because my screen is loading music. All right, let me add Don B. All right, shout out to Don B in the building.
What up, Don B?
All right.
What's good, family?
So you got
What's
it.
the word?
Where's Scarecrow at?
Oh shit, I don't know.
Okay.
I couldn't tell you.
All right, because I'm anticipating that he's gonna send me some music, so I'm just gonna put his name in here anyways. You know what I mean? I forgot Monstrosity on the Beats. He sent in a submission, so gotta get him in here. And yeah, I think we to the good. I think we'll be good. And there was somebody last week that sent their music, but they sent it in late. I don't remember exactly who that was. See if I can't see the emails. All right. Flip Rothstein. All right. But that was a YouTube video, so all right, I can take care of that real quick. All right. So he's good. He's good to go. All right. No doubt.
Y'all got your salute ready?
Oh damn!
Oh, hold up, let me pour
I'm
up.
tripping. I'm slacking. My hand's been so busy, man, and I'm already late to the show and the whole situation. So, let me get it. I don't want to do no free promoting, so we're gonna, take our time with it. Hey, we had a dope ass show last week, man. It started real slow. And then it just picked up to where like the votes was even crazy because when we first started reviewing the music, we didn't have that many viewers. You know what I'm saying? So the votes was kind of like super high or whatever. But then we ended up with like 20 something viewers at one point. I was kind of hoping that they didn't have to start like that. But you know what I'm saying? With Facebook, you know what I'm saying, hating on the live and not letting me go live over there, you know what I'm saying, we might have a short crowd, you know what I'm saying, but we're gonna make the best of it. But all right, let's go ahead and get that salute in, fellas. Salute.
Ooh.
5 p.m. Eastern, tune into Sunday Dinner with your hosts Kay Rife and Jerry Brown.
You know what it is.
Drop bombs.
All right. And also featuring the good brother Don B. Mansfield. Give it up.
Sure. Okay.
No doubt.
Salute the Shizzy Blaze. That's who that was in the comments. SKC.
Yeah. He told us. He said,
okay. All right.
Formerly Shizzy Blaze.
The artist formerly known as.
For sure. That's dope. So yeah, and then I got you queued up too, Shizzy. You know what I'm saying? All right, so I have to add that Flip Rothstein guy, and then I'm good. But in the meantime, let me do share screen. Then we'll just go ahead and get into the conversation. I don't know what you had for us this week, Brown. Okay, I see you got 2 or 4 topics for us. All right, cool.
All right,
cool.
now this first one's pretty interesting. So, you remember last week we talked about the Clips new album, and it was dropping on Rock Nation. About a day later, Pusha T did an interview with GQ where he broke down the story on how it ended up getting picked up by Rock Nation. I guess this album was originally supposed to drop on Def Jam, and it's been done for well over a year. And Def Jam refused to drop it because of a Kendrick feature on a song called Chains and Whips. And they basically gave them the ultimatum to either they got to take him off the song or they got to censor his verse, and they refused to do either. So they ended up dropping Clips. Now, mind you, at the same time, Pusha T had a solo deal with Def Jam as well. So he's like, well, fuck it, and you got to drop me too.
Okay.
And then your boy Jay comes in and he picks him up and he puts the album under Rock Nation. Now that song Change and Whips still wasn't on that album, but I do believe Jay's gonna put that song out because I think that was the whole intention of why he picked him up after Def Jam dropped him. Because you know what I didn't know is I didn't know Def Jam was under Universal Music Group's umbrella. I didn't know they were owned by them.
Yeah, I didn't either. UMG? No, I didn't know that. I thought they were just their own entity.
Nah, well, I'm sure at one point they were, but it's just crazy because it makes you think, what the fuck was such the issue of having the Kendrick feature? I guess maybe with this lawsuit, maybe UMG thought like it was a bad look to have both of the guys responsible for putting holes in Drake's armor on the same song. That's all I can come up with. But yeah, he went in detail about the shit in his interview.
Okay. Yeah, so yeah, I'm not hip to none of that, Brown. I'm not hip to none of that. All right. Son the Dot said, Son That Beat said conflict of interest. You know what I'm saying? I guess I don't know the details. I'm like, all of this is fresh coming from you, Brown, so you have to school me.
I mean, I can see what he's saying, maybe a conflict of interest, but I mean, what the fuck? It's music. I mean, when the fuck did this type of shit apply? I guess it's new territory because you ain't never had no niggas sue over losing a fucking rap beef before. So I guess Drake brought us all into new territory.
That is true. That is true.
On some sucker shit, but
yeah.
So yeah, I guess this is kind of new. I guess the industry probably has never seen this before.
Right. And then I guess they trying to approach and tread lightly, you know what I mean, with the situation for now. I don't know, man. It's just crazy work. It's crazy work. Don B, I got you pulled up. You know what I mean? Just got to add you to the situation and we're good. Yeah, that's crazy. Def Jam asked Clips to remove Kendrick Lamar feature before dropping them from the label. Dropped them from the label. But then, okay, so they just dropped the album. Who did they drop under?
Rock Nation. That's what I'm saying. Jay picked them up.
Okay, that's what you were saying.
Didn't somebody pick them up? Did somebody pick them up in between then and let them go? Or this all just recent?
No, to my understanding, it went from Def Jam to Rock Nation.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm not even aware of any of that. But
because remember when the report came out last week, all it said was it's dropping under Rock Nation, but it didn't. Nobody knew the story behind that shit, and that Def Jam had been holding on to that album for over a year, refusing to put it out.
Yeah, that's crazy. So okay. So what did they have to do? Buy the rights to the music from them in order to release it on Jay's platform?
Well, no. From what I read, this cost the Clips, quite a few pennies to get out of that deal because of course I'm sure Def Jam wanted everything that they had put up front back for that album. Right. All the budgets that went along with producing that album. So I'm sure they had to, between both of them, had to come up off of somewhere in the 7-figure range to get out of that deal.
Right.
And who knows, Jay? Rock Nation may have put that money up. I don't know.
Yeah, but like, do they have some type of contract with Drake or something? He says
that's what makes us.
They all under the big umbrella. Okay, I got you. He says, Son That Beat said they want the digital credits and look at all the CEOs that stepped down recently along with all the Diddy things. That's interesting. That's an interesting twist and take. Whole lot of stuff that I was not aware of. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
But
yeah, man, we're in a whole different time frame. You got niggas suing over rap beefs. You got fucking CEOs on RICO cases for sexual deviance. It's all types of crazy shit going on. This is all new ground for the hip hop industry.
Right. All right. Wiggins of Fire said, how do you submit music? All right. Email your music to the 419legends@gmail.com. $10 cash app for more than one song, $5 to skip the line. And you pay that at the cash tag, the 419 Legends. All right. So if you're going to send some music, go ahead and send it in while I'm getting everything queued up now. You know what I'm saying? And we'll be talking.
It's scrolling across the bottom of the screen. You can't miss it.
For sure. All right. So, yeah, I wish I could go into this further. You know what I'm saying? Because that would have piqued my interest, because now I want to investigate why the K Dot angle, you know what I mean, made them go that far with it. And that wasn't recent. You know what I'm saying? That was how long ago did they drop them? The Def Jam drop them?
I don't know how recent it was. I mean, from how Pusha T talked about it in that interview, it wasn't that long ago. Like, because I guess they was going back and forth for a minute over that Kendrick feature.
Wow. Huh. Okay. All right, so let's get to the next topic then. All right. Raekwon announces new Purple Tape documentary produced by Third Eye Films.
Yes, sir.
Right. All
It's
right.
gonna be dope. One of the dopest goddamn albums this game has ever seen, son.
Yeah. Wait, but it says it's a documentary. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It ain't a new album; it's a new documentary, because they already had one documentary of the making of Only Built for Cuban Links. I think it was like back in like 2020 or 2021, one of the two. But this is a new one he's doing.
Okay. I got you. All right, so yeah, so how excited are we then? You know, that's gonna be just as dope to me as the story of the Wu that they was airing on Hulu. You know what I'm saying? I'm just as interested in that as I was that, you know what I mean, that documentary.
Yes, sir.
I've heard the stories on how they came up with the whole Purple Tape idea. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Which is slick within itself. I don't know why the music's screaming like that. But yeah, that's dope within itself. But you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know, man. Is that because did they go into the Purple Tape that conversation in the document? I mean, in the Wu saga?
No, not really.
All right, I ain't think so. All right, there's a few more names I need to put on here. All right. So we
that Wu saga left off. It left off when they were on the Wu-Tang Forever tour, but it kind of skipped over that Purple Tape, because remember it more so focused on how everybody got their solo deal.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, okay. It didn't really go into the detail to making of that.
All right, I got you. All right, so let me let another video fly real quick as we get the people piling in. You know what I mean? And we'll be right back.
This is the last one right here, dog. I'm gonna nail this one. Hey, the Chico. What up, my nigga? I ride around town with a big gap. Niggas be hating, I dig that. I fuck on your hoe, yeah, I dig that. I pour up a deuce and I sip that. I pop me a perk and I kick back. All my designer be mismatched. I grab me some pounds and I flip that. I caught me some mean and I flip that. I ride around town with a big gap. Niggas be hating, I dig that. I fuck on your hoe, yeah, I dig that. I pour up a deuce and I sip that. I pop me a perk and I kick back. All my designer be mismatched. I grab me some pounds and I flip that. I caught me some lean and I flip that. Hey, I ran my bands up, still running my bands up. These niggas can't stand us. I got loud in that tan stuff. Got Bobby and Whitney. These niggas be iffy. They working for pennies, for working for pennies. My ex bitch, yeah, she mad, yeah, she envy. No, the ops can't get near me. I don't think niggas hear me. Bet you niggas gon' feel me. I'm gon' make niggas feel me. Gotta know everybody ain't real G. When I walk in the spot, niggas grill me. Don't get shot in your face tryna steal me. Up this bitch ain't nobody gon' kill me. Up this bitch ain't nobody gon' kill me. Hey, I fuck all these bitches ain't minding they business. I spend all my time with the digi, I'm serving the city. My buddy keep white bitch like Iggy, my bitch out the pack in the Lizzie. Niggas want beef, let's get busy. For Christmas I want me a semi, yeah, Santa I want me a glizzy. 24, 23, I'm litty. I ride around town with a big gat. Niggas be hating, I dig that. I fuck on your hoe, yeah, I dig that. I pour up a deuce and I sip that. I pop me a perk and I kick back. All my designer be mismatched. Got me some pounds and I flip that. I caught me some lean and I flip that. I ride around town with a big gat. Niggas be hating, I dig that. I fuck on your hoe, yeah, I dig that. I pour up a deuce and I sip that. I pop me a perk and I kick back. All my designer be mismatched. I grab me some pounds and I flip that. I got me some lean and I flip that.
Fresh crop too hot, need to cool off. Got a man's out ball like Rudolph. Yeah, we on top, but the roof off. Niggas try to act hard, but they too soft, bitch. Screaming out gang, you ain't hitting no licks. Man, you hustling for clothes, you ain't trying to get rich. Backward ass hustle all make me sick. Wondering why your life bad, cause you chasing that bitch. How the hell you gon' wife and a whole crew hit? What's the word I'm looking for? Oh yeah, stupid. Get this money, don't be foolish. Nike gang, I just do it. Selling dope just as easy as rapping, nigga. Ain't no standing still, I'm always in traffic, nigga. They want me like SpongeBob and Pepper, nigga. If you mess with my bread, then I'm at you, nigga. Yeah. If you mess with my bread, then I'm at you, nigga. Yeah. Ain't no acting, nigga. Ain't no acting, nigga. Yeah. Then we at you, nigga. At you, nigga. Always trapping, nigga.
I ride around town with a big gat. Niggas be hating, I dig that. I fuck on your hoe, yeah, I dig that. I pour up a deuce and I sip that. I pop me a perk and I kick back. All my designer be mismatched. I grab me some pounds and I flip that. I caught me some lean and I flip that. I ride around town with a big gat. Niggas be hating, I dig that. I fuck on your hoe, yeah, I dig that. I pour up a deuce and I sip that. I pop me a perk and I kick back. All my designer be mismatched. I grab me some pounds and I flip that. I caught me some lean and I flip that.
All right. Shout out to Rodimus.
For sure.
All right. That did give me a little bit of time to get a couple of things accomplished. You know what I mean? All right, so the next topic, Kendrick Lamar breaks his own Billboard record with Lucid featuring SZA. All right. And
Yes,
I think
sir.
I had mentioned this when we was talking about the clapback that we thought Kendrick should or shouldn't have. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he's killing it. He's killing it.
Yeah, 23 weeks. I mean, you know, obviously he set the record with Not Like Us, and he just broke that. And in that same article, he just broke another a revenue record for one show. If I read it right, and I can't remember where the show was at. It was here in the state. It was on him and his Scissors tour, but he became the first hip hop artist to generate over 14 million with one show.
Oh, really? You mean Eminem hadn't done that?
I'm just not from what the article said. He was the first one to do it.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
Again, I think that was his own record because I think he set a record when that tour first started with the very first show. Because I remember we talked about that when that tour first started, and I think you asked me the same thing. Did Eminem already have that record? And at the time, I think Eminem did have that record.
So that okay, because I know he had a bunch of records that you know what I'm saying, didn't get to make the rounds or whatever. In your event, share with others. Let me see something. let me see if I can't get Facebook. I can't get a workaround on this Facebook thing. Control V. All right. All right. So let's see if that works. All right. And I don't know. Maybe they can click the link and come in that way. I don't know. It's got to be a back door, man. It's got to be a back door. They won't let me change the privacy settings, Don B, on Facebook. You know what I mean? So it's only Aaron. I'm the only person allowed to see Sunday Dinner, which is a bummer.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I wonder if anybody else had this problem. Should ask Kimberly or somebody. No, because I think I seen them go live on just the other day. Yesterday, I believe.
Yeah, they was all on yesterday. Yeah, I was on Friday too with them.
Okay. Yeah, because I had this same issue yesterday, you know what I'm saying, with my other podcasts. You know what I'm saying? Everything was only gonna show on I don't know. I'll see if that'll work. See if that'll work. But all right. But in the meantime and in between time, what else we got? Let's get to it. Lil Wayne, the Carter 6. Now I already knew we was gonna have to talk about this. Cause you know what I mean, before I even got to hear it, there was so much opinions about it. You know what I mean? A lot of people wasn't feeling it. You know what I mean? Talking bad about it before I could even form my own opinion. You know what I'm saying? But I want to hear what y'all think. What y'all think about it?
All right, you go ahead first, Don B.
No, I ain't had a chance to listen to it.
Okay.
I heard it said, and I just heard what everybody else said.
Huh.
Well, out of, I believe it's 19 total joints on the album, I listened to about maybe 12 of them. And it ain't a question of the bars. I mean, Wayne still has all the fucking bars you want. I mean, The issue was just the beat selection on this album. And I mean, and it's like, because he has some features. I mean, he doesn't have a Drake or a Nicki Minaj on there, but I think his features include, I think one of the best songs I heard on the album was, he's got a feature with Jelly Roll and Big Sean. He's got a feature with 2 Chainz, which I didn't care for that song too much. He's got a feature with Kodak Black. I didn't get to that song. That's like number 17 or 18. And then he had a feature with Bono from U2, or Bono singing the hook. But yeah, to me it was just the beat selection. It felt like, I mean, when you're comparing it to classic Wayne, it was like there was no team in that studio with him helping him put this album together. And I look at it one of two ways. Either because I feel bad for Wayne, because I don't think he got any of his financial just due for what he's done for the culture. I just believe he's been in a fucked up deal for a long fucking time. Number of people spoke up on it. I mean, you remember when Rick Ross and Baby was going back and forth, because Rick Ross spoke up about how he was fucking Wayne around. You remember that was really partly the whole reason why Gilly fell out with Wayne years and years ago when he was on Cash Money. Because he spoke up about how Wayne was getting fucked around contractually and financially. But
and that was by Baby too, wasn't it?
Yeah, both times. I mean, it's been a common theme his whole career. You know, a number of people have spoke up on it. Some have just been more vocal about it than others. But when you listen to these beats, it's like you either walk away with the conclusion that maybe he just didn't have the budget or the money to go out and get the producers that he would usually get on one of his projects, or he's been locked into such a fucking bad deal for so long that, you know how artists sometimes will just put out some shit that they know don't meet their regular standards just because. Right.
Yeah, and to be honest, when I listened to it, I was playing my game, you know what I'm saying? I put it on Spotify and I'm listening and I'm like, okay, I don't know if he's trying to be abstract, kind of like Kendrick. On some of the songs, some of them, you know what I mean? To me, if I be honest, some of the songs sound like some of the shit that we get submitted to us on Sunday Dinner. You know what I mean? And them songs wouldn't win the $50, to be honest. Some of them. Not saying that they're bad, but you know what I'm saying? The truth is, as far as him being that caliber of an artist, you know what I mean? The bars is there. It just didn't seem like the energy was there that we're used to. Didn't seem like the effort was really there. It just seemed like we're gonna put this project out there for relevancy's sake. That's what it felt. That's what it seemed like. You know what I mean? It doesn't seem like it was done. And most of the music, you know what I mean, the features was dope. There was this one beat. Ooh, what was the name of that song? That I was getting ready to turn it off because I didn't like the beat. It was on some straight up pop, rock and roll-ish type stuff or whatever. And then I didn't really, I kind of tuned out Wayne's flow. And then whoever he was on there with him, you know what I'm saying, got to spitting. And I was like, hold on. And I listened to it. You know what I mean? It wasn't bad, but same time, man, it was a lot of tracks on there that, you know what I mean, I'm kind of used to hearing because people submit that kind of stuff to Sunday Dinner. You know what I mean? That's just my take on it. That was my take. Don B, what you know what I mean? You said you haven't heard it yet.
No, I haven't. But you saying that most of the tracks on there are mediocre at best.
Yeah, for him.
For Wayne, for a caliber artist as that.
Exactly. It was kind of like when we heard Wayne on that feature, Homage the Sweets feature. You know what I'm saying? And we was like, we know Wayne could come harder than that. You know what I'm saying? Right. Not to take nothing away from Maz or anything like that, but we already know Wayne could come harder than that. You know, and that's the impression that was left with this right here. Because if you just look at the cover, you anticipating some straight up heat. I mean, you remember the Carter 3 and how you felt when you heard that record, and then how you felt when you heard the Carter 4 and how it went in. You know what I mean? When you see an album cover like this, you expecting that. You expecting that. And you know what I'm saying? And I don't think we got that. So I don't know if there's something playing in the background where, you know what I'm saying, he was contextually or contractually obligated to come out with a project, or, you know what I'm saying, if he was doing it for the sake of being relevant, especially with the whole media attention behind the Kendrick Lamar getting the Super Bowl, you know what I mean, nod, and not him. You know what I'm saying? And then him going on social and complaining about it and having Kendrick respond to it in the verse. You know what I mean? All of that combined. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Wiggins said
that shit took the wind out of his sails, huh?
No, I'm not saying it did. I'm thinking next time we hear Wayne, after Kendrick addressed him, we're gonna hear something, you know what I mean, about, you know what I mean? For real, the caliber of MC that Lil Wayne is, we're expecting shots. You know what I mean? A return fire, something. We're expecting a return fire. I don't think we got that. Weezy F Baby, and the F is for phenomenal. Even though
and I'm telling you, Don B, and when you hear it, you'll see it ain't, the bars is still there. Yeah. It's the bars is still there. I'm telling you, it sounds like it, man. It sounds like there was no team of people in the studio helping him put this album together in terms of ideas and arrangements.
Yeah. I don't know. It could be a number of things. You know what I'm saying? And then too, with Wayne being relevant, and to be honest, like the style of hip hop that people rap with today, Wayne is the father of it. So you gotta respect him. You know what I'm saying? You definitely gotta respect him. And I don't know. I mean, like a lot of his bars, like Brown was just saying, you know, there's a lot of 20-year-old rappers that can't fuck with Wayne. You know what I'm saying? Even with the stuff that he spit on this album, I just didn't feel the energy in it. You know what I mean? I just didn't feel the energy in it. And to me, I heard the one song. You could tell that was aimed at the strip club. You know what I mean? I can't remember the name of none of the tracks for some reason, but I don't know. We're gonna see.
That kind of says something if you can't remember none of the tracks. You know what I mean? Remember the names of the tracks that don't stand out to you.
Yeah, and no, but for me, to be honest, it's just too fresh right now. You know what I mean? I only really got to hear it once, and then that goes into what we was talking about the other Sunday, like the shelf life of music nowadays. How you can hear it and kind of like get over it right after you hear it, whether it was fire or not. You kind of over it. You ready to hear the next song or whatever?
Look, Danny and Kimmy was just over here. They just left probably around an hour and 20 minutes ago. He was over there recording some stuff. And he had said something about, it was saying like, somebody had said something, I don't know, it was some lady making a rant about 30, 40-year-old rappers keep rapping because y'all make full songs, these songs that are a minute long, 2 minutes long, blah, blah, blah. You know, and I'm like, yeah, it's getting to be that way. And he was like, in the year 2050, it's going to be like, everybody throw some money in the air. And like, it's like, damn, that was the best song ever. He just won a Grammy off that. You know what I'm saying? Like, the attention span is getting so short that it's gonna come down to like a hook, and that's it. You know what I mean? Like,
for sure. It ain't even gonna be no more hooks. They're gonna take the hook away.
It's just gonna be a straight 8 bars.
Yeah. I was gonna say straight 16, and then fade the music. You know, it's just getting out of hand.
Come in and talk some mess in the beginning part of the track, let the verse fly, and then fade the beat out.
For sure. Yeah, man. But I don't know how we gonna play music, to be honest, and give away money with only 3 people watching. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Let me let another video fly, man. You know what I mean? And see if there's a back door to this situation. You know what I mean? And we'll be right back.
You must have heard that I'm the plug, I'm the pusher, supplier of all of the above. Think I'm a front you, then you must be on some other type of drugs. Doing this for slugs, not only for the love of flipping and tripling up, taking trips to get the stuff. Situations getting tough, ticket prices going up. Heads are about to get bust, size them up without a digital. Slice them with the blade and distribute them individually. I ain't kidding, you must be forgetting who you're sitting with. A couple of years ago when I met the plug, it was like I hit a lick. Now I'm self-employed, the kitchen is my cubicle. My benefits are based on my products or percentages. I'm beautifully intimate. Truly, I've been pitching just a little more than half my life. You know if you've been listening, you know it. You can get it for the low if you my brother Don B. Keeps a bunch of people smoking like a mother. I got the spirit of a hustler, mind on the million. Ride like a gangster, smile like a gentleman. Do whatever it is I gotta do for the dividends. Lincolns, Jacksons, Grants, and the Benjamins. I can play the hero or the villain, just depending on the combination of zeros and commas and digits. If you're hollering about some dollars, then the problem with it. Without a problem, no other option, I gotta go get it. Cause I'm conglomerate. I'm lying even if I'm being honest. My prerogative. Give Bobby Brown, but only if they out of it. See me? I'm undoubtedly trying to double my salary. How did we get away when they say they sent in the cavalry? Got mouths to feed, the ego to stroke, and a gram of powder G. That's all I need, so eager for gold. I need an accountant, please. Hustling, always up to something, son of a bitch. Is it fun to be rich? Get back to you right after this lick. I'm like Pesci in Casino, squeeze them till they see no evil. Need stitches? Where's Lilo? Me, I need the green, where's CeeLo? It seems so easy to kill him, don't make a sound, better breathe slow. I can get it, listen nigga, can't find Nemo. Collecting all them C notes, even when illegal. Here go, business ethics mean little to me bro, zero. No matter who your man's is, I fear no. I got the spirit of a hustler, mind on the million. Ride like a gangster, Smile like a gentleman. Do whatever it is I gotta do for the dividends. Lincolns, Jacksons, Granson, and Benjamins. I can play the hero or the villain, just depending on the combination of zeros and commas and digits. If you're hollering about some dollars, then I'm probably with it. Without a problem, no other option, I gotta go get it.
All right. That was your boy Don B.
For sure.
Spirit of a hustler. Let me see. All right. That was the last topic right there, Jerry?
That it was. That was the last one.
All right. So, what I did was...
Because I'm not putting no more Diddy slides in there. That's just getting ridiculous. This motherfucker's dangling people off roofs and every goddamn thing in that trial now.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, they did have somebody who came up and testified. It was some chick they used to work for him. Said he dangled her off a fucking hotel. I forgot how far up she said they was. Yeah, I don't want to talk about that kid no more.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. That's your boy, though. You know what I mean? And as I went over my mom's house, and ironically enough, they was watching A Raisin in the Sun, and I'm sitting up there like, yeah, Diddy's acting his tail off or whatever in this, and then my mom was like, yeah, that's back when he had some sense. I was like, it ain't that he ain't had no sense. It's just that he was getting away with the shit back then. That's what was going on.
Now, you know the judge threatened to kick him out of the trial for the remainder of the trial the other day.
Yeah, I heard about that, but I didn't understand for what though.
Because he kept making, according to the judge, he kept making some fucking gestures and looks to the jury.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's crazy. Like that's crazy work.
Like some intimidation type shit.
Yeah. You know what? I find it very crazy. Like, all right, let me see something. If there's anybody in Facebook that's watching right now, put a 1 in the comments if you in Facebook land watching. I want to make sure, you know what I'm saying, we got some more crowd participation before we get into the music. If not, I don't think we can pull it off this week, Jerry.
Yeah, I'm with you. And you also gotta, the last month it's been graduation season, so
yeah,
it's been a lot going on the weekends for people for the past 2-3 weeks.
Okay,
summertime, baby.
We got. I mean, it's growing. It's growing. I just don't know if any of the people are from Facebook. Yeah, Facebook is bugging. Eli, if you know a workaround on this Facebook. Cause I guess they got something new going on where they Wiggins, you in YouTube. I'm talking about Facebook. If they in Facebook, give me a 1. All right. But yeah, Facebook won't let me change the privacy setting to public.
You want me to call my man give my man Mark a call or Zuckerberg?
Oh yeah.
Give him a call. Sure he knows the workaround. Good old Mark.
Yeah, tell him to send a
Big
send
money
a signal.
Mark.
Send another signal.
Money making Mark.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's crazy, no.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, to be honest, we got enough on the panel.
How long has that been going on? Just this week it just started?
For me, it started yesterday with my other podcast. I could only go,
Okay.
Public on YouTube. Facebook won't let me go public no more. So I come on the Legends joint and they won't let me go public over here. And I don't know why. I don't know what happened. I don't know what I did. And I don't know if it's just me or if they're just doing something stupid, but I don't know.
Something stupid.
Yeah, so you know what I mean? But I think we can, well, let me see. 8 people in the crowd and 4 of us. I think we all right for now.
Probably some dumb update or something.
I don't know. Yeah. I think it's funny that, matter of fact, need to call Kimberly and see what they did, because, or if they just picking on me. You know what I mean? I don't know.
I don't know why they would. Not just you. I don't understand that part. Oh.
Because they know how I feel about them small hats over there. You know what I mean? Quick to call out them damn small hats. Yeah, so yeah, she says you're not on Facebook. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Kimberly, they're saying that, well, they're not giving me the option to change my privacy settings on Facebook for some reason. They won't let me change my privacy settings, which is whack. And I was just told that you was live yesterday. I wonder if they're only doing it to me. You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna knock on Mark's door.
Yeah, get Mark ass over here. Yep. Let me try it.
Mark around. We'll do a Mark around.
All right. Says. Let me see if I can copy the link. And let me go to the legends real quick. I'll go to the legends. And let me see if I can paste the link over here and see if that works. All right. So now I need one of y'all to go to the legends page real quick and see if you can see it now. Somebody go over there and see if you can see it. I got it. Let me share tab right here. I just shared it in the legends group. Now it's right here is public. You know what I'm saying? Down here it's saying private. You know. So I want to know if y'all can see the post and can click on it, and if that will allow people to join via Facebook. We want to get into this music, but we don't want to be like, what did you say?
No, the most recent one that I see from 46 minutes ago, and it's through YouTube. I mean, it's in the Legends page, but you got to go through YouTube.
Oh, okay, yeah, that ain't it then. She said I had that problem. I had to remove Facebook and re-add it. Okay, she says then I had to go through my privacy settings and go to the web and the apps. Huh. All right, what's the Facebook handles? The Facebook handle is the Legends. Huh. Let me see. Let me try something real quick. It's 6 o'clock. We supposed to be playing the music right now. We supposed to be playing the music. But I want everything to be fair though. I want everything to be fair.
No, I'm with you. I'm with you on that.
How many tracks you got today, kid?
I got 2, 4, 6, 8. I got 9 tracks.
I mean, if we needed to, Ken, if we can't get this to work out, we can just skip the topics next week, assuming that Facebook works next week, and we'll just start doing the music off top.
Okay. Yep, that sounds like a plan. Let me see. The Legends. Okay. It says this contact isn't available right now. When this happened, it's usually because the owner only shared it with a small group of people. Yeah, they on bullshit. Yep, so that didn't work. Ain't no working around this shit. They on some bullshit. All right. She said it happens to me Friday on Twisted Takes. Yeah. That's messed up, but you know what I'm saying?
Man, that's crazy.
Yeah. She said, I'm gonna try to do what she said though. She said she had to remove Facebook and re-add it. You had to remove Facebook off of StreamYard and then re-add it? Is that what you meant?
Sound like it.
Let me see. Let's see destinations. need to switch to Zephyr to continue. Oh, no, that ain't what I want to do. That ain't what I want to do. Hold on real quick. All right, so I'm sitting in the quiet. All right, she said yes. All right, so let me let a video fly, and I'm gonna try to do exactly what she just said real quick. All right. Let's see who we got. Let's get
If we brought up opportunity, probably see that it's two of me. Been working so hard, I'm overdoing me. All these scrubs claiming that they screwing me. Nigga, you ain't hit the new of me. Bet everything in your pocket, she charge a bigger fee. All these damn hands out, like some centipedes. You ain't did shit for me, and I ain't giving shit for free. Friends turn to foes and build enemies. Since you can't get rid of me, I'm what they call epitome. When I speak out, every nigga in the room gon' listen. This shit brings so much tension. You know these hoes stay tripping. Guess if they paid attention, probably see that I'm spitting. Instead of playing the victim or perpetrating a mistress. Now, you gon' miss out on this message. Trying to keep shit messy. Let me release my blessings. Now, please don't miss out on this lesson. I shake protectors from heaven. The lucky number is 7. Yeah. Open book, don't go turn to the pages and lose your grip. How you fall down and never slip. Turn a gram to a zip. I got dreams of taking trips, spending casino chips, shone the red on the blimp, blowing trees out the hemp. Bet your reality ain't lit, and your casualty a mess. Can just imagine how you dress. Treat yourself with some respect. Now you supposed to feel your best shit. I'ma wear it on my chest and breathe it in with every breath. When I speak out, every nigga in the room gon' listen. This shit brings so much tension. You know these hoes stay tripping. Guess if they paid attention, probably see that I'm spitting. Instead of playing the victim or perpetrating a mistress. Now you gon' miss out on this message. Trying to keep shit messy. Let me release my blessing. Now please don't miss out on this lesson. I shake protectors from heaven. The lucky number is 7. Yeah.
All right. So let me see. That was all right. Let me get us back to. All right. Somebody's trying to help me. Let's see. All right, so that's something I'm gonna have to do in the background. But thank you, Kimberly. She's trying to hook me up with the workaround, so on and so forth. I'm going to remove that one for now. Let me see, just remove it, and then I'm gonna try to add it back real quick. You cannot edit schedule. All right. Let's see if that helps. All right. All right. Let's listen to the good brother James Brooks.
Feel bad for what? Hey, I just did what I had to do.
No apologies, I do what I do when I move cause I need what that dollar bring. No apologies, I do what I do when I move cause I need what that dollar bring.
I can't begin to have an excuse. I move what I move, to move where I move. Excuse, nigga, I got kids, and they be asking about food. No time for new friends. Well, it depends. You trying to get money like me, then we blend. I can't understand if you ask, can I lend? Nigga, is you broke or did you just bend? But either way, you got me bent. When I was broke and had pocket percent. Most people ain't make it out that condition. Started with my day one, now I got suspicious. I think he an usher, he might have confessions. Lay him down, I might have to stretch him. I can't get no sleep while I'm laying in corrections. I'm fucked up, I got imperfections. Where I grew up, we ain't had no directions. The animals, what I see in my reflection. Wasn't supposed to make it past 25, they projected. We was gonna end up dead or arrested in this bitch. I can only keep it true with you, never switch. I hate when they tell me something, then they remix. I'm just too real, that make me authentic. Every day that I breathe, my only plan is to no apologies. I do what I do when I move, cause I need what that dollar bring. No apologies. I do what I do when I move, cause I need what that dollar bring. Nigga feel bad for what? I got it up out of the mud. I made it rain, drizzled and flood. And I ain't talking about a strip club. I never pass my money to these what's the truth? Maybe just one. Where I come from, that really look dumb. Take all these risks and give it to no, I don't know how you living. I don't know if you make big boy decisions. Just listen and take discipline. You gotta have vision. These dummy niggas go to prison. Well, some of these dummies be snitching. You can't take the heat, you should stay out the kitchen. Once you take the oath, you know what's the sentence. It could be a run on the thing, how it's written, that's fact. Some niggas stealing crumbs from the table is rats. My fault for not taking out the trash. Not eat me, but I feel something bite me when walking through my grass. Bandage my wound, ran to the bag. They putting obstacles in front of my path. Thought they could set a real nigga back, but I will never, ever lack. Don't need apologies. I do what I do when I move, cause I need what that dollar bring. No apologies. I do what I do when I move, cause I need what that dollar bring.
All right, James Brooks. All right, I don't know what happened, but now it's allowing my friends to see it on Facebook. You know what I'm saying?
What?
Yeah, so my friends could see it. It still won't let me do the public thing, but you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. There's 2 people watching it from Facebook now, and that's a start. That's a start at least. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we getting there. But anyways, let's go ahead and play some music. You know what I mean? We got enough viewers now, and we got a pretty big panel. We got a big enough panel. We can, you know what I'm saying? We can let it fly.
Word.
All right, that's cool, Brown.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's get to it then. Let me set this music up. So we are ready. You ready? Man, I was gonna be depressed too, man, if we didn't get to play the music. I wanted to hear some of this. Especially wanted to hear this song that took the money last week from Miss Gray. You know what I'm saying? She has a song called Toxic, right? It was Toxic.
That shit fire.
Yeah, so you know what I mean? Y'all know what to do, especially if y'all been here before. Y'all know what to do. Give it a good listen. Give it a good 1 through 10. And we're going to let it fly, baby.
You mix passion with the power and narcotic shit get toxic. You mix passion with the power and narcotic shit get toxic. Can't tell you a story. When you mix passion with the power and narcotic shit get toxic. When you mix passion with the power and narcotic shit get toxic. Nico, he walked with a switch in the Glock. He put 106 on his watch. He dare a nigga to test him, and PC gon' arrest him. That nigga gon' die on the spot, like it or not. He the nigga with the power. He the nigga with the bodies. He got a lot. He the nigga of the hour. Just be the Rico. He wild and think he a god. Fuck anybody who doubted. He won't spend no nigga his raw. Not even a broad. He put his hands on his hoe. He put his hands round her throat. Now she wearing collars. Her friend can't take it no more. You know sometimes they fuck on the low. She gon' do something about it. She rounded up a little folks and they vented and shit over dope. This shit is toxic. With the power and narcotic shit get toxic. You mix passion with the power and narcotic shit get toxic. When you mix passion with the power and narcotic shit get toxic. When you mix passion with the power and narcotic shit get toxic. Huh. Now back to Nico, the nigga with the money and the dope and the pose and the designer clothes. This nigga a villain for real. Lost cause of pain, the fuck you expect? He a soldier. This nigga slides with no mask and fat, cause he only witnesses left to ask. He don't keep phones for fast to track. Just tell his women that they bring him back. This nigga a pimp for real. Except that ain't sex that he's selling. You can't touch his toes, but Christina done strapped up a bestie a couple of times, and she doesn't know that he knows. But he fucks her too. He wants some more. Thinks he's in love, never felt this before. He gon' put a ring on that little bitch finger. His girl gon' be mad, but fuck it, she gone. He the nigga with the dope. With the power and narcotic shit get toxic. You mix passion with the power and narcotic shit get toxic. When you mix passion with the power and narcotic shit get toxic. When you mix passion with the power and narcotic shit get toxic. He know Christina ain't leaving. She know she need him. He keeping them both, and he wants some threesomes. Meanwhile, his girl and her bestie been in love for years. More than drunk sex when they creeping. This nigga don't know. She only fuck him to make him feel good and keep him off her foes. Christina done told her to keep that fuck nigga distracted. Make sure his back's to the door. She crept up in the wrong crib while they getting it in, and she put a knife to his throat. This nigga chuckled and asked her, the fuck is you doing? You know this the life that you chose. I want you both. Take off your clothes. He ain't even see the other shorty had a pole. Now Nico was gone and everyone saw the shit coming, but this nigga strung out on coke. You mix passion with the power and narcotic shit get toxic. You mix passion with the power and narcotic shit get toxic. When you mix passion with the power and narcotic shit get toxic. When you mix passion with the power and narcotic shit get toxic.
That was my bad. I forgot to take the loop off. I turned it up, but got to take the loop off. But, hey, man, that is one hypnotizing ass song. You know what I'm saying? Straight up fire, though. All right, so Jerry Brown, you go ahead and go in first. You muted yourself, so.
Excellent, detailed, descriptive story. I'm the same 9 1/4 and I was with the last week.
All right, got you. No doubt. All right, Don B. Mansfield, what was your take? What was your take on that one again for the second week?
Hey man, it's. I think I paid more attention to it this week than last week. I mean, I knew it was fire because I was reacting to it last week, like ooh, damn, like this is but I actually listened to it this time, and it was like it's like the synopsis of like you know what I'm saying, like this the thesis of a film or something. You know what I mean, like a short movie or something. Like that's fire, man. I'm still Donnie with it.
All right, got you.
Don DeMarco. And hey, Don B, imagine if she puts the right visuals to that in the video.
For sure.
Oh yeah.
For sure.
Oh, most definitely. With the right color grade on it and shit. Like like a Tarantino film or something, bro. That shit would go off. Like
I would
that's viral.
advise that she hit up Mind Capsule Media for that video. I would strongly suggest that she allow Jameson to hit the lights with the, you know how Jameson is masterful with the lighting. Oh yeah, that's crazy. But anyways, E-Life, what was your take, man?
I got to hear the retake of last week's show.
Mm-hmm.
I heard I heard that song right there. I thought it was very very detailed and very well put together. I agree with everybody else. The visuals of that. I mean, just hearing it, you can see almost the visuals, and those are the kind of music. That's the kind of music that us who are artists who love to see and hear, especially for the fans. So I I gave it if I was there last week, I would have gave it a 9. But I think right now, because I heard it again, I'm gonna go with 9.25.
All right, got it.
Yeah, like I said, Eli, like it's not like expanding on what Eli said. I was like, that song is a motion picture by itself.
Yeah,
sure.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, that's
Hey, I think
when you can hear that like that, but that's what's dope. When you can hear the music, when you can hear it and you can see it at the same time, that's a record right there. That's a record.
For sure. I think one of the dopest parts about that song is, you know what I'm saying, it almost didn't make it because she came in at the end of the show and I was just like, send it anyway. It was a late entry, and then Jerry was talking about law of averages. He was getting excited. And then that bad boy right there took it over. That bad boy took it over. You know what I'm saying? I like that. It's a smooth 9-piece for me. And everybody in the audience, they still love that bad boy. Shout out to Sanji for the like, you know what I mean, in the Facebook land, finally. All right.
Here we go.
Scarecrow gave that bad boy a
Don DeMarco.
That boy Shizzy Blaze or SKC, he gave it a
Don DeMarco.
And all right, she says, I'm going to tag people in my group while we're live to send people here. Okay, that'll work. Appreciate it. All right, and she said that's still a
Don DeMarco.
There's more people, you know what I mean, watching than those 3 votes. Y'all just need to, you know what I mean, not be shy and cast your vote. You know what I mean? Cast your vote. The winner gets $50. You know what I mean? The person with the highest score at the end gets the $50. And then not only that, we need to know who's here.
Stop lurking. Stop lurking. Stop lurking. Y'all probably singing in music and sitting back here watching and like, I wonder when he's gonna play my song next.
Right.
On some Dr. Evil type stuff. Man, stop lurking and give a vote, man. Give your opinion on the music. It ain't gonna. What do you say, Ken? It ain't gonna show up on your tax report. It ain't gonna show up on your credit report.
Yeah, they gonna show up.
Go ahead and.
You
ain't getting taxed for it.
It ain't gonna make you late for work either tomorrow.
You ain't gonna
be hungover. None of that.
For sure.
Hey, Ken, was that the last score?
Yeah, that was the last score. I started
all right,
that comment.
It's 9.643.
Dang, that's the same score as last week, pretty much. This is
consistency.
Right. 9.643, you said?
Yeah.
All right, so we got it. So next we got Flip Rothstein. He's the one that sent in that late video that we didn't get to play. So we're going to go ahead and let it fly. I got to do my share screen thing because it's a YouTube video. All right, but it's a song called Never Switch, right? Never Switch by Flip Rothstein. So y'all know what to do. Give it a good listen, a good 1 through 10, and we're going to let it fly, baby.
From the average to the baddest, never switch for a hoe. Gorilla glue up in my system, help me stick to the code. Left the minor league alone, I had to switch to the pros. Still with my day ones and I never switch on the bros. In this life you gotta separate your highs from your lows. All these thoughts hard to separate the women from hoes. Certain situations separate your friends from your foes. I separate the profit from the re-up, that's how it goes. I made a promise to myself that I'd never switch. Haters try to bury me alive, I dug about that ditch. I don't like the way she treat me, I'ma get another bitch. Anytime there's money to be made, then my palms itch. Redirect my energy, was focused on the wrong shit. Hung with all the wrong ones, fucking with the wrong bitch. Vet people properly for I let down my drawbridge. Stay away from arsonists, I let them burn their own bridge. I just bought a watch so cool, might put it in the fridge. Moms think I'm ludicrous, I told her I ain't Chris Bridge. Street life, got my soul on ice, I feel like Eldridge. Whole team depending on me, so I can't be selfish. From the average to the baddest, never switch for a hoe. Gorilla glue up in my system, help me stick to the code. Left the minor league alone, I had to switch to the pros. Still with my day ones and I never switch on the bros. In this life you gotta separate your highs from your lows. All these thoughts is hard to separate the women from hoes. Certain situations separate your friends from your foes. I separate the profit from the re-up, that's how it goes. I made a promise to myself that I'd never switch. Interrogation room, I kept it solid, I ain't never snitch. Couple knife fights, let the staples, never had a stitch. Couple dollars on me, acting like I never had shit. Bums all around me and I don't need one them near me. Start to talk money, they dropping like they Siri. Wisdom come with age, nowadays I see it clearly. Skeletons in my closet, I ain't talking about a mirror. Still can't decide if people love me or they fear me. All I know is when I raise my glass, the people cheer me. Edgar Allan Poe told you that the city dreary, but this wrist get bright when the light hit the jury. From the average to the baddest, never switch for a hoe. Gorilla glue up in my system, help me stick to the code. Left the minor league alone, I had to switch to the pros. Still with my day ones and I never switch on the bros. In this life you gotta separate your highs from your lows. All these thoughts is hard to separate the women from hoes. Certain situations separate your friends from your foes. I separate the profit from the re-up, that's how it goes. Whoa.
All right, my bad for that. Yeah, that's what's really good though. That wasn't bad. Shout out to Flip Roster. For sure. So now I got to do the handicap thing, Jerry Brown, because the whole time people was in Facebook land commenting. You know what I mean? It's only allowing my friends on Facebook to watch. It's not allowing me to put it public yet. I'm still gonna get there, but you know what I mean? Yeah, y'all go ahead and put y'all votes in the comments. And if y'all put them in Facebook, I have to hold my phone and watch the comments. But shout out to Sanji watching with us on Facebook. You know what I mean? And shout out to Tony the Big Homie.
Tony the Big Homie, what's up?
For sure. Matter of fact, Tony going to send in something real quick. You know what I mean? But let me see. He probably already did. Yeah, Tony the Big Homie, he sent in some music. So I got matter of fact, he sent in a Cash App and 2 songs. So I'm gonna get that together for him. And we got you, baby. We got you. All right. I'm a little happy. I'm a little happy. Shout out to Slim Sims in the building now too.
What up, Slim Sim?
It's looking up, Jerry. I'm glad we didn't give up, fam. I'm glad we didn't throw in the towel. You almost did though, but yeah. Now I just gotta, look down at the phone every now and again and make sure that I keep everybody, tight in there. But I do got you, Tony. Let me go ahead and get it together. All right, but before we get there, Jerry Brown, go ahead and go in on that song right there. What's your take?
I mean, I liked it. There wasn't nothing wrong with it. I thought, his flow was very fitting for that beat and what he was trying to do. It was a catchy little hook. I'm an 8-piece with it.
All right, got it. All right, Don B, what was your take, fam?
Yeah, I like it. I feel like you had a little laid back flow, like Jerry said. It fit that beat. Oh yeah, it was nice. I couldn't see the whole video for some reason. My screen won't every once in a while it don't show me the whole video, so I can only see like the top corner of it or something. That's why I was like trying to move my phone around. But I was listening to the song, and regardless, I like the song, and I'm gonna give it a eight and a biscuit. You know what I'm saying? If I could have seen the visuals, I probably would have went higher, but I'm gonna go eight and a biscuit with it.
For sure. All right, Eli, what was your take on that track, man? Can't hear you. You muted. You muted.
Oh, is it me?
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Do you hear me now?
Yep, got you.
All right, cool. I was saying the Don B, the visuals wasn't really spectacular. It was, I mean, you probably seen a little bit of it, but I thought the record was a little bit cooler than the actual video. Nice flow, it fit him. Nice little bounce to it. I'm gonna go eight in the biscuit as well.
All right, got
Legit. Like the only thing I could see was like trees, and then every once in a while I could see the microphone and him at the microphone, and it would be like either his head, like it would be like this much of his head, like in the corner of it, or it would just be like the top part of his forehead. And I was like, I don't even know what I'm looking at. So I was just vibing out to the song. Like all I could see was trees for the most part. Like it was just a regular day in Mansfield.
No,
Is that where he's from? Is he from Mansfield?
That's the first time he submitted to the show, so we don't have a lot of background on him.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure somebody, I don't know, whoever.
No, he submitted one time before.
He did. I don't remember.
I remember. I just remember typing his name in before.
Flip Rothstein. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, but as for me, you know what I mean? The song was cool. The video was cool. I don't know. Maybe is it a rite of passage? Everybody has to do a video with the mic hanging out the sky.
I knew you were gonna say something about that too. I was thinking about you on that one, Ken.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So he's a connect from Kimberly. All right.
Okay. Cool.
Got you. So you know what I mean. But for me, the song was dope, man. I'm gonna say a smooth 8 3/4. You know what I mean? All right. Scarecrow, you in the building. You did give it a score, but since you here,
Crow.
Yeah, I mean, shout out to Scarecrow too. Matter of fact,
what up, Scarecrow?
What you want my take on it?
Yeah.
Oh, I liked it. I didn't like. I thought that the hook was a little bit repetitive, but that's really the only thing I didn't care for about it. Everything else, like you guys were saying, flow was nice. I was laughing about the mic hanging from the sky too. Ken. I see a lot of people doing that, and it looks cool. You know what I'm saying? But you can do that same shit and splice in some other shots as well.
For sure. All right,
but so, I'm gonna stick with that same 9-piece stuff in the comments.
All right, cool.
Yo, his mic was different. It looked like it was at a basketball park, and it was red. So his was a little different.
His was a little different, just a little different. Shout out to Tony, the big homie. He says, yeah, that's how they market now. I think that's what he meant now. Says they a famous mic drop series. Okay. Famous mic drop. We gotta get us a mic drop. Jay Brown. We gotta do the mic drop.
Mic drop?
Yeah, we ain't part of
the Randy Jackson.
Yeah, we ain't part of the cool. We ain't part of the cool kids. We're not part of the cool kids. If we don't fucking do a mic drop, man, I guess. All right. So, did I get the comments in the? No, I didn't get the scores in the comments, did I? No. All right. So, SKC gave it a smooth 9-piece. No doubt. Sanji said it had the nip vibe. Okay, I can see that. Put a 1 through 10 on it, Sanji. Put a 1 through 10. Y'all not gonna be able to see Sanji's score. You know what I mean? But all right. And Wiggins of Hip Fire gave it a 9-piece. No doubt. This nigga said He put 8/12. What the fuck?
8/12.
What did Slim Sims get it? A 6.5?
Yeah, he gave it a 6 in the biscuit. 6 in the biscuit.
You said Sanji gave it an 8.12?
Look.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess that's how you can break it down. You can break it down.
Okay, look. If Ken wouldn't have said that, I was about to say, like, Ken can be telling us everything, but you can't make that up.
right. No, he put 8/12. I'm like, what kind of score is that? If he would have put an 8/10, like 8 out of 10, that would have made sense. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, Tony the Big Homie gave it a smooth 8-piece. And like I said, I can't show his score. Shout out to Joe Love Sims in the building on Facebook.
What up, Joe Love?
What up, yo?
And Joe Love, you up next, matter of fact. And
yes, sir.
Kimberly gave it an 8 3/4. All right. So Sanji made it official. He made it an 8.5. He gave it an 8.5, Jerry.
Okay.
All right. So we're gonna let this one be my star comment, and we're gonna get the next video or the next.
Hold on, that's 8.409, Kim.
Right. All right, we in there.
Hold on, wait a minute. When Kimberly says he came from me, Kimberly, did you give birth to this person? Is that what you mean?
Oh Lord, here you go.
You know she mean as far as the networking game. We're the networking game.
She was over here earlier, and she know I got to get on her.
Oh wow. You know the rules.
For sure. Hey Tony, they can't for some reason. Yeah, for some reason, Tony, they can't see your comments on StreamYard. Yeah, they can't see your comments on so I gotta read it off of here. But yeah, I got your Cash App, family. Matter of fact, that's why he's reminding me. I said Joe Love was up next. Tony the Big Homie's up next. So shout out to Tony. All right. After Tony, we'll have Joe Love, right? And still, oh my gosh. All right, Tony. We're gonna have these same issues, man. It wasn't you didn't really send in a skip. You sent in $10 for 2 songs. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna go ahead and let your shit fly. All right. So let's get it. We got Tony the Big Homie up next. Y'all know what to do. Give it a good listen, a good 1 through 10, and we're gonna let it fly, baby.
Zone like a cornerback. Kush is my cologne, I be blowing back. Don't play with my money or I'm on your ass. You know that, cause my niggas ain't playing, we so fucking ass. The mama super thick, booty stupid fat. Yeah. I don't want your number, I'm just trying to smash. Yeah. But if you got that wop, I might double back. Then it's back to the money, I'm in love with cash. Yeah, got her on the beat, now she skating like Lupe, turned on a Tuesday. Yeah. Shorty want them hunters, so I told her eat it up, baby, give me that buffet. Yeah. Sippin' don't do say, shorty get loose like some untied shoestring. Give me fuck them all, cause I don't trust none, niggas change like mood range. You wanna beef about pussy, then go ahead. I'ma decide to the bank and get my bread. I hit your girl, you gon' know why, cause when I get done, she gon' walk like she bowleg. I let her eat the dick, she got that go ahead. You don't want beef, cause I'm aiming at foreheads. I live my life a Kuna Matata, I'm feeling like Ray, I'm trying to get more bands.
I'm that nigga with them bands, they like goddamn. When I pull up in that foreign, they like goddamn. When I'm fucking on your bitch, they like goddamn. Hit that nigga with a switch, they like goddamn. goddamn, I'm Mr. Goddamn. Homicides in my city, yeah, they going ham. When I pull up to the club, they like goddamn. Motherfucker, I'm the man, they like goddamn. I see a girl looking, bitch. Tony on his cooking shit, whooping shit. Hating to only get you in some stupid shit. Tony on some scammer shit. This is scam landed, bitch. We cracking cars and taking trip. Telly check me super land. I can tell your girl ain't used to this. My money stacks be super thick. I papered out, she super thick. She say she wants some super dick. They love the way I whip my wrist, I'm blessed out. I got the gift, goddamn Tony, you got the gist. Be happy when my cakes just red showing with sauces. A parrot's bow in the faucet. Yeah, the fumes get nauseous. I guess I'm just being cautious. Guess I'm just being cautious. You get the whips with the losses. Yeah, I'm Mr. Goddamn. Really cost me in Boston. Tony, I'm that nigga with them bears. They like goddamn. When I pull up in that form, they like goddamn. When I'm fucking on your bitch, they like goddamn. Hit that nigga with a switch, they like goddamn. Goddamn, I'm Mr. Goddamn. Homicides in my city, yeah, they going ham. When I pull up to the club, they like goddamn. Motherfucker, I'm the man, they like goddamn.
I'm sitting up here, my man talking about, God damn, I had the stereo screaming. God damn. Kids upstairs like, what the hell is Dad down there listening to? Nah, but that was your boy Tony, the big homie. Shout out to Tony. No doubt. And I put the YouTube link in the comments on Facebook, Tony, so you can join us via Facebook. I mean, via YouTube, if that's what you prefer, if you want your comments to pop up. But, yeah, Jerry Brown, go ahead and go in, fam. What's your take on that one?
Nah, I fuck with that. I swear, at first, I thought that was Jeezy at first. Once that hook started, and then the second verse started, but I could tell by the ad-libs. I know I could tell by the ad-libs it wasn't. Yeah. It definitely, he definitely has a voice. A voice very, very reminiscent of Jeezy. But no, I fuck with that joint. That joint was knocking like a motherfucker. I'll go 8 3/4 with that joint.
All right. No doubt, no doubt. All right, Don B, what was your take on that, fam?
Yeah, I heard that a couple days ago. And that's the same thing I said, Jerry Brown. I was like, yeah, the first verse was nice, you know what I'm saying? Who was on the first verse, dude was writing the beat. He had some good metaphors and stuff, you know what I'm saying? He had a nice little flow for the beat. And then when Tony came in on the hook, I was like, he just channeled Thug Motivation 101. Like, I was like, he channeled that through his whole entire veins. Like, but yeah, I heard that. Yeah, I like it. It's a club banger for real. Like, it's a chunk banger. I'm a 9-piece with it.
All right, gotcha. All right. Eli, what's your take on that one?
Yeah, I liked it too. Definitely in the club. And I swear I thought that was Jeezy too. I'm like, did he get a feature with Jeezy? But it was his voice. I got it. I caught on to it. Like Brown said, the ad-libs is what got me. I thought it was dope. It definitely sounded like some ATL, sounded like some club shit that Jeezy would do. So I'm a 9-piece as well with it. I like that joint.
All right, got
it. Big Tony.
Yeah, Tony the big homie. He said he get Jadakiss, Jeezy, everything. You know what I mean? Throwing in there. Yeah. All right. So Scarecrow, what was your take on that one, family?
Yeah, I liked it. Very, very Atlanta. Very, very I don't know, that energy. I'm gonna give it a 9.
All right, got you. Yeah, I ain't gonna over talk it. He got another song, you know what I mean? So I don't know. I like the song. I did like the song. I like his delivery on everything. His wordplay, you could tell he's a polished MC on the mic. You know what I mean? So he's a smooth 9-piece. Smooth 9-piece. For sure. Before I get into the YouTube, Sanji, he gave it a smooth 8-piece. For sure. So let me get over here. Follow my start comment. All right. Kimberly gave it 8 and a biscuit. Right. SKC gave it an 8-piece. All right. Wiggins gave it a 9-piece. All right. And I think that's all the votes from the comments. You know what I mean? So let me go ahead.
All right, Ken, that's 8.694.
All right, gotcha. All right, so let me see. We got the good brother Joe Love up next. Shout out to Joe Love. Got to get my share screen together real quick. All right, Joe Love, he has a track called no, that ain't it. Hold on. I gotta make sure. All right. So okay, they know Big Spender, Don B. Mansfield, and Earl Ski. All right, that's what Joe sent in. I can't wait to hear this. Hold on.
What?
Yeah. Don B over there quiet than a mouse.
Yeah.
He ain't said nothing. Okay.
Ain't saying nothing.
All right. So shout out to Joe Love. Shout out to Joe Love. You know what I'm saying? We gotta get into this one. So y'all know what to do. Give it a good listen.
This is a world premiere. This is a world premiere.
This is a world premiere.
Sir.
All right, this is a world premiere. All right, they know Big Spender. All right, hopefully, is that how that's supposed to sound? They know Big Spender. I don't know. Don B's here. I'm asking Don.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Say, Don, you ain't shit.
Right. Right here, he can tell me. Nah, but he says they know Big Spender. Don B. Mansfield, Earl Ski. Is Joe Love on here?
Joe Love, Don B. Mansfield, Earl Ski.
All right.
World premiere.
So y'all know what to do. Give it a good listen to 1 through 10, and we're gonna let it fly, baby.
They know. Oh, them big spenders. They know. They know. Yeah. Fuck your political statement. I get it from the basement. I got caught up, never made a statement. Now they hating. They hate on my style. They must be racist. Shit on my haters in their faces. Charles White. Yeah, I'm good with the maze. Fuck your conversation. 100,000 on vacation. I'm in the club. These 5 bands. She dancing me like I'm her man. This nigga trying to talk to Dust. You better watch his mouth. Murder was a case. Like Snoop Dogg won the trial. Money so low. I ain't flexing the wild. I got my Reeboks on, one of these miles. Yeah, I say no come up. I try to give you the game, but you fuck under my style. You played the wrong game, have a coke and a smile. I say in the kitchen with the remedy. If it ain't about money, fuck your sympathy. Like Pop, all eyes on me. Living this thug life in the streets. She a lover, not a fighter, but she take your money. Big pimp, big spender. Pimp. They know big spinner. Look, big spinner. They know big spinner. Big spinner. They know big spinner.
Shouldn't question the relationship I've got with the paper. I'm not really trying to save it. No, that's not in my nature. If I want it, I go and get it. I promise I'm so legit. If I walk in the spot, they know what I bring to the table. My guardian angel is telling me to go for the gold. Convert it into currency, then throw it all at the show. My behavior is kinda bold and eccentric. Lo and behold, the way that I spend it. Cause I can't take it with me if I go. If I was pretending, then I'm faker than the snow in the globe. But I'm gaining capital from every unit that's sold. It's easy to see, there ain't nobody like me. Yeah, they broke the mold, but there's enough for everybody. Even if you hope I don't, you can talk. I don't care, cause I'm still getting money. Your opinion of me is your opinion, not all or nothing. Stuffing all these hundreds in the mattress till it's hard and lumpy. Listen, taxing is my practice, can't nobody take it from me. Let's go.
They know big spinner.
Yeah, big spinner.
Big spinner.
Big pimp.
Big pimp.
Big spinner. Big pimp.
They know big spinner.
See, the bread can be so calculating. At the same time, it can be educating. The way my mind works, I can be so non-relating. Pardon my behavior. I just saved your life, nigga. I played your savior. From the same thing you gave me, I gave ya. I know where to spend my ends. It's either on my family or my friends. And if I'm hanging with one of my niggas, he like my twin. You know what I mean about that shit? When I spin, he spin. That's what you call good love. And to your whack ass MCs, I shove. This is a Joe Love Earlski D Mansfield unit. And wherever we at, you know what we like to do? We like to spend it. And to your broke ass niggas, we don't lend it. Somebody tell these niggas, we like to spend it. We get it.
They know. Big spinner.
Yeah. Big spinner.
Big spinner.
Big pimp.
Big pimp.
Big spinner. Big pimp.
They know. Big spinner.
For sure, for sure. For sure, for sure. All right. You know what I mean? Big spender, Don B. Mansfield, Joe Love, and Earl Ski. That was interesting. That was very interesting. I have to say though, Don B, you and Earl Ski, y'all sound like y'all could be brothers though, for real. Y'all both got them deep ass voices and shit. All right, Jerry Brown, go ahead, fam. What was your take on that one?
All right. I mean, yeah. Don B was Don B, and I liked it. I no, listen, I liked it, but there's, God damn it. I mean, I keep trying to look past certain things, and week after week it becomes harder. I can't just keep looking past certain shit. I'm trying to. This is why I don't want to do this shit. This is why I don't want to fucking review music. I like the song.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't.
What didn't you like?
I mean, man. I mean, just based off how the rap that I like, I can't just sit here and just keep acting and pretending like niggas ain't off beat and niggas ain't sounding crazy in some points, but fuck, I'm trying to, son. I'm trying to. But I can't. When a nigga keep telling me they just like to spend it, and you say that 3-4 fucking times, fuck. It becomes hard to ignore this shit. It becomes hard to ignore a nigga that says this shit 3-4 fucking times in a row. Right, and I do this week after week, but I like the song and I respect it, and I respect the artistry of it. I respect everybody's art. Mm-hmm. Man, God damn it. I'm gonna go. I'll go. I'm gonna go 7 in a biscuit with that, man. I'm gonna go 7 in a biscuit because it just fuck, man. I can't. I can't. There's certain shit I can't keep looking past. I
That's not a
can't keep
bad.
looking past.
That's not a bad score though. You know what I mean? 7 in the
No,
biscuit. We got you. Down B, you can give us a. That wasn't your submitting, wasn't you know what I mean? So you can go ahead. What's your take on it?
Yeah, no, we had fun doing that. Though. We had fun down there at
It
the
sounded
studio,
like it.
and
It sounded like it.
and as far as what you said, the dude was confused on whose verse was whose after Joe Love. He was like, I don't know who was what, and we had to keep on explaining it to him. Like, this is me, this is Earl C. Like, so I feel what you're saying with that. But yeah, I'm an 8 in the biscuit with it.
All right, Eli, what was your take, fam?
Oh, yeah, man, I'm kind of like at a loss for words, kind of like Brown with the same empathy. I I like the song too. Again, the mix wasn't to me where it could have been, but I'm gonna go 7 3/4.
And I
Scarecrow.
figured out, I figured out what the problem is with the mix.
What's
You know
that?
what I mean? And I told him he just needs to go and update the program that he's using. You know what I'm saying? Because he's using the old program. I don't
Okay.
know
Is that what it
when
is?
he gets to a newer program, you know, say I can come down there and help him with more of it. You know, saying I showed him some tips and tricks. You know what I mean? So it sounded a little bit better. You know what I mean? Like I didn't go through everything because
Yeah,
it's his. I let him take over the controls. You know what I mean? Like, but I told him he needed to upgrade the program, the DAW that he's using.
And I could tell Don B. I could tell with Joe's ad lib. I knew that you had something to do with where his ad libs came out. I knew goddamn well from the moment I heard it. Yeah, you helped him with something.
No doubt, no doubt.
yeah.
All right. Shout out to Jasmine Gray in the building. She in Facebook land.
Great.
What up, Miss Gray? You incredible storyteller. You.
No doubt. Hey, Miss Gray, it looked like you about to take it for 2 weeks in a row. I don't know if you know. I know you just got here, but hey, that score is
She's Nas in female form right now.
for sure, for sure.
Yes,
Hey,
sir.
tell her I got some Nas ass beats for her too. Where
Okay.
she at? Tell her. I tell her. Oh,
She
she on
watching
here.
from
Tell her.
Facebook. She watching from
Yeah, Miss
Facebook. You're
Gray.
not gonna see her comments because
No,
Facebook
that's
tripping.
right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
But go ahead, Scarecrow. What's your take?
Scarecrow.
The Crow.
What's up? What's up?
What's your take? What's
What's
your
up?
take?
Oh, I didn't like it. I'm gonna give it a 6.
All right. For me, I liked it. I liked it. I liked the song. You know what I'm saying? I heard Joe Love make more sense lyrically, you know what I mean? In that song than in previous songs. Um I've said that before. I guess there's different there's times when he does fall off, you know what I'm saying, off the
Yeah.
beat a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm able to look past that. I'm looking to hear something creative. Like, what did you say? And like, is that a freestyle? Like, if that was a freestyle, that's a that's a creative way to make those two connections. So, you know what I mean? I got to give them their props. Don B's Don B, of course. You know what I mean? I
Definitely.
personally
Definitely.
believe you should have been the first leg or you should have anchored. You know what I mean? But at the same time, nah, I take that back. I think you was in the perfect position because you made us want to hear the
Yeah.
whole song. You made us want to hear the whole
Yeah.
song
Yeah.
out. So that was
Yeah.
I take that back. Good shit.
Yes.
Yeah, and as far as the mix goes, that's one of the better mixes. To be honest, that's one of the better mixes. It was not perfect, but it was better. It was one of the better ones. You know what I mean? So for me, I'm gonna say a smooth 8-piece. All right. So let's get to these comments real quick, see what they talking about. Kimberly, she said,
Yeah.
that's a 6.7.
Hold on, Ken. What was your score?
My score was an 8. I gave it 8
8.
piece. Yeah.
And what did Kim say? 6.7.
Yep.
6
All
7.
right.
All right. Slim Sims gave it 5 and a biscuit. Right. SKC gave it 7 and a biscuit. Wiggins of Hipfire gave it 7 and a biscuit. Tony the Big Homie said 5. You supposed to kill a legendary beat. All right, for sure. And the rest are just comments. So, you know what I mean? Matter of fact, let me get it. Sanji got the 8 and the biscuit on Facebook. And comment from Joe Love on Facebook. Joe Love says, appreciate y'all anyway, but you know how Joe Love feel. Shout out to Joe Love.
We appreciate you too, Joe Love. Keep doing what you're doing, fam.
No doubt.
For sure. So I'm gonna let that be my star comment. And we're gonna get into the next track. All right, the next song is by Wiggins of Hip Fire. Shout out to Wiggins.
Oh, let me tell you the average, Ken. That was a 7.132.
All right, got you. All right, got you. All right, so now let's get into it. Wiggins of Hip Fire. Let me find you real quick. Wiggins of Hip Fire. All right. He has a song called I don't have it. Oh, was it? No, his was a what you call it? His was a video, I believe. Let me go back and check. Real quick. All right. Michael Wiggins. Yes, his was a SoundCloud joint too. His is SoundCloud too. All right. So what is it? The Big Wig? Hold on. It just gave me a list of his songs. I don't know if he did it right. I don't think he did it right. Hold on, I'm gonna share this tab so y'all can see what I'm talking about. All right. So when I click on his link, I get all of his songs. All right. So I'm assuming it's this one right here. The Big Wig. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna let that fly. Or does it fly? It doesn't fly. That's just the emblem. All right. So next time, Big Wig, not Big Wig, but I mean, what did I say my man's name was?
Play the second one. See if the second one will play.
Big Wig.
Give
No,
him a chance.
I'm gonna let it play. We're just gonna have to let the first one play. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Because I don't know what song he was actually trying to send. That's the problem. I don't know what song he was actually trying to send. What he did was sent in a link to his StreamYard instead of a link to his specific song. So, you know what I mean? Yeah, we're gonna let the first one fly then. It's the most recent. So y'all know what to do. Give it a good 1 through 10. You know what I mean? We learn a lesson every day. You know what I mean? You learn something. So y'all know what to do. Give it a good 1 through 10 and we're gonna let it fly, baby.
The benefit of a radio play in the long run depends upon 3 things: intelligent listening, informed criticism, and good writing for the microphone.
Yeah! Train like a beast, grind like a beast, eat like a beast, rap like a beast, live like a beast. Train like a beast, grind like a beast, eat like a beast, rap like a beast, live like a beast. I'm a beast, I ain't even gotta tell ya. I'ma kill this hope, he might as well go acapella. Smoke till I'm deaf, dumb and blind, Helen Keller. You ain't even heard of what I'm growing in my cellar. Cash flow thicker than my girls are even thicker. Dudes think they nasty, but I am even sicker. Your girl.
All right, I got it. He corrected it, or he helped me find the right song. It's Awkward Silence. So I do see that song. I do see Awkward Silence. So this is the
word up.
All right, so we got it. So, all right, y'all know what to do. Give it a good listen to 1 through 10, and we're gonna let it fly.
First class.
Land among your mortals, I'm a god straight from the skyline. Never hear that gangster sound, cause I am just a white guy. Only thing I'm blasting, my tracks when I do drive-bys. And yeah, they work all day, but I'm still grinding when the lights shine. Jawbreaker flow, no you cannot bite mine. They say I'm a beast and haters, they say likewise. Craving for success, no I'll never fight. I'm gonna blow up someday, I'm just waiting for the right time. Never understand why they hate on my rhymes. Rabbit dog, kill these cats 9 times. Smoke water, surf, yeah I'd rather high tide. If you never wanna be disappointed, then buy mine. I'm a natural, everlasting soul. Anytime you come to me, I need the cash in full. They all tripping on my music, got that acid flow. I'm the first to do it, and you the last to know. Think it's never rational, I grab a couple Dutches anytime I hit it. Gas and gold, they worried about his swag, I didn't know this was a fashion show. These haters feeling froggy, they be quick to leap it fast and croak. Ain't standing next to you, only walk with lions. Won't speak into your ear, I only talk with giants. They infected with that hate, I never caught the virus. Why does everything I say cause an awkward silence? Ain't standing next to you, only walk with lions. Won't speak into your ear, I only talk with giants. They infected with that hate, I never caught the virus. Why does everything I say? Don't light a match around me, what I spit is flammable. Eating cantaloupe, that's the only time you cannibal. Chewing on the furniture, I party like an animal. I put in so much work, they all thinking I'm mechanical. Genetic monster made with a manic flow. This ain't a supermarket, no you cannot sample those. This might kill you if you take it at an ample dose. They try to act hard, but I can see the panic show. Haters sweating, someone pass the talco please. 2 bottles and I know I'm jumping off the balcony. 4 lines up and up, my whole face is in agony. My mama's why I keep on sneezing, I told her it's allergies. Skin white, eyes red, and my hair brown. They'll spreading lies without playing fair now. Looking at the sky while everybody stares down. Why they calling me the king? I don't even wear crowns. Military mindset, I'm making strategies. I spit is full of venom, so my teeth are full of cavities. Trying to stand show into a bit of tragedy, but squeeze the close the throat of everyone who ever laughed at me. Yeah, I might lose my sanity. I'm popping every single pill the doctor who was handing me. I took off in my spaceship and now look where it landed me. I'm killing everybody, it's the end of humanity. Ain't standing next to you, only walk with lions. Won't speak into your ear, I only talk with giants. They infected with that hate, I never caught the virus. Why does everything I say?
Since 1983, Nissan has been assembling award-winning vehicles for you, right here in America.
Straight, they like to do their thing on there, just go to the next. All right, Jerry Brown, go ahead and go in, fam. What was your take on that one?
I didn't really get that one.
Right.
I was trying to get into it, and he's a spitter. I like his flow. I can see what he does. I was trying to see what he was trying to do with that, and I never really saw the target he was shooting at, but you can rap. You can definitely rap. I'm a 7 3/4 with it.
All righty. All right, Don B, what was your take on that one, family?
I mean, it was all right. I couldn't really understand what he was saying when he started going fast. You know what I mean? Like I was sitting here listening, like I was listening. I was intently listening, trying to figure out what he was saying. You know what I'm saying? He was chopping it up with the syllables and the chop. I feel like he could have used some, I don't know if there were dubs. I was listening for dubs. Like he could have probably used some dubs on there and some libs. Honestly, I think that he should listen to that or like be comfortable with that, like more comfortable with that. You know what I mean? And maybe did some punch ins and stuff like that. And then some ad libs would have set that off. Some ad libs definitely would have set that off. Some, you know what I mean? Like to make it a little bit more playful.
For sure.
Because he was talking some kind of funny stuff in there and I could hear it. You know, but then he was talking some real stuff like I'd be putting in work, y'all be thinking I'm mechanical, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? He had some bars and stuff in there. So I mean, yeah, I would re-record that. I would listen to it and just like memorize that and get a good feel for it and go back in the studio and spit that like from the bottom of your heart, like you was just talking to one of your homies, you know what I mean? And Yeah, and add some ad libs, do some dubs. You know what I mean? Especially on the hook part of it, because the hook, you know what I mean, and maybe try to harmonize it yourself or whatever, because you kind of falling flat on the notes. You know what I mean?
A little bit, a little bit.
Yeah. So I mean, if you go back and capitalize that, it would be a higher score for me. But I see your potential, bro, and I think you need to go back and do that. So I'm gonna give it an 8 in the biscuit. Come back with that. Come back with that after you do it again.
All right. That's good. All right. And shout out to Tony the Big Homie for the YouTube subscription.
Sure. Hey, and Ken, just so I got his name typed in right. His name was Wiggins. It was Wiggins, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Or I would just say the Big Wig. I think that's what he goes by, Big Wig.
Okay.
Yeah, his government has. You know, what I mean, I think that's what came across in the email, in the actual email. But yeah, you know what I mean. So it's whatever. All right. Eli, go ahead, fam. All right, Eli, you are muted. I can tell, and you muted yourself. I didn't even do it. You did it to yourself. Come on, man. You know the rules.
You know the rules, and so do I.
Here we go. Everything Don B said is definitely a duplicate for me. I went straight into producer mode, edit mode. I actually just watched the night before on YouTube what Dr. Dre does to his vocals to make them sound the way they sound when he's behind the board. So I went straight into that. So there's definitely some work to be done on that part. I like the beat. I like how he actually came at the beat as well.
Okay.
There were some parts that I didn't really understand what he was saying, but his cadence kind of brought me through it a little bit, I guess. But there's definitely some work to be done. The vocal mix, doing some dubs, even some mixing on the whole vocals itself. Sounds like it needs to be a little bit more beefy, a little bit more beefy than what it was. So I'm going to go. I'm going 8-piece with it.
Gotcha.
Before, like that right there, some of them parts right there that he was trying to carry those notes. It could have used it might have been cleared up, you know what I'm saying? He might have been able to pull that off with a little tiny bit of auto tune, you know what I'm saying? Like or somebody at least if somebody played with the auto tune just to see if they could get him like on key and or at least play with them notes, you know what I mean? Like it would have worked out, bro. Like
Yeah. And like you said, if he rehearses it a whole lot more, those notes will end up filling in anyway, where he won't even need that little bit of auto tune as well. So yeah, definitely, yeah, absolutely. Auto tune just might getting right where he okay, I hear it now. This is where I need to be when I get to this part. Yeah, for sure.
For sure. All right, Scarecrow, go ahead and go in, fam. What's your take? Oh no, did you give it a 1 through 10 in your life?
Oh, he didn't even go yet. Oh no, I gave it an 8. I said 8.
Oh, okay. All right, go ahead, Scarecrow.
That song had its moments where I felt like I could see what the vision was. To piggyback off of what Don D and Eli were saying, speed rap is one of them things, bro, where if you're not super precise, it doesn't come off the way that you think it's coming off. You know what I'm saying? So if you look at I'm trying to think of a white rapper that raps fast besides Eminem.
Is there one?
Your boy Logic.
Oh yeah, Logic. He's not my boy, but
that's your boy. That's your boy. Get out of here. You know that's your boy. You know that's your boy, Scarecrow. Stop playing.
But when you
but he don't do it a lot. He's not known for that though. Logic ain't known.
He try. He does
I thought he
try.
was.
He
I
does.
thought that was his whole thing.
He tries his damnedest. Sometimes.
And I'm okay. Why? Somebody answer me this.
Mm-hmm.
Why is it that why is it that all these underground white rappers rap so fast?
I don't know.
Or am I crazy? Like,
because maybe because
Eminem?
the real Slim Shady, he's saying, please
I'm talking
stand
about
up.
underground. I'm talking about underground rappers.
Well,
think of all the white rappers you know, and then tell me how many of them try to rap fast and sound just like this guy.
Well, I think it's two parts. I think it's two parts to it. It's number one, first and foremost, the influence that Eminem had. Because Eminem at one point was an underground white rapper too. If it don't be for Dr. Dre, that probably would have always been the case. He was that motherfucker was signed to Duck Down Records. He was making songs with the Outsiders in them. He would have always been known as a dope ass underground MC if Dr. Dre don't give him that salute.
For sure.
So that's
was he
one
rapping
part.
fast? Was he rapping fast? When
Yes,
he was
he was.
underground,
Yes, he was rapping fast. He was rapping fast, and he took a part of Master Ace's style. Part of his style came from Master Ace. So he combined both of them. But he was
with
was
that
gifted
wobbly,
enough.
with that.
Tony said
he got a lot of his fast style from Tretch. He'll tell you in any interview that Tretch was one of his favorite goddamn rappers growing up. He got a lot of his fast style from Tretch, and he's just one of them motherfuckers that has a skill set that he can articulate and emulate anything he wants to, and he did that.
And put it in its proper
But
place.
you said the key word right there, though, Jerry Brown, was articulate.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
yes.
the key word.
Yeah.
Eminem is good at articulating. He can syllable that
Right,
shit out.
absolutely.
And what we just heard is a good example of somebody who will get to that point, I have no doubt. But right now, they're still in that stage where they're working towards that. And it's a muscle. It's a muscle that you got to build.
For sure.
Right.
Anyway, sorry.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
go ahead.
give it
No,
an
you
8
good.
piece.
You good. Go ahead. What's your 1 through 10?
8 piece.
8 piece. Cool. Now,
I gotta go pick up kids, so be
all
easy.
right. Salute, kid.
All right, fam.
All right. I'm not, since y'all took all that time on that song, I'm not gonna overtalk it. It's a smooth 8 1/4 for me.
You was gonna say pretty much the same thing he was saying then too, huh?
Pretty much, because Tony the Big Homie was making all of these points in the comments. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When y'all was asking the questions, I couldn't interject and add his comments. You know what I mean? Hopefully y'all read it. But he was like, he was lyrical, but he didn't have substance or content. It was good rapping, but content makes the audience connect. And I was gonna say the exact same thing. You know what I mean? So that's what's up. But he says, thanks again, guys. He appreciates the comments. So
Hey, submit more music, fam. We'd love to hear from you.
Yeah, don't stop.
For sure.
Yeah, exactly.
So let me get the numbers out of the comments real quick. All right, Jasmine.
I know. Scarecrow gonna watch this back, but he put me in mind right at the beginning of the Silver Tongue Devil video. The little dude that was rapping at the beginning of the Silver Tongue Devil video. He kind of put me in the mind of that dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, his voice. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's kind of what he put me in mind of. But yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you.
All right. So Jasmine, she gave it a 6 piece. She said it was hella bars, but not a lot of filling. And Sanji gave it a 6.6. Right.
Man, does Sanji understand we work on biscuits and holes?
Nah, yeah. Sanji ain't been here in a minute. Sanji ain't been around for a while, so you know what I mean? For sure. All right, and Tony the Big Homie gave it 8 in the biscuit. All right. Unseen gave it 9 1/4. All right. SKC gave it a
Dom DeMarco.
Don DeMarco.
Hey, but for real, them .6s might be the difference between life and death. You know what I'm saying? On somebody.
I'm looking at the average. I can tell you right now the difference between.
All right. So go ahead and give me the average. That was the last of the
8.085.
All right, got it. 8.085. All right. So we got the good brother, you know what I mean? Who hasn't submitted in a while. All right. He said SKC is my boy, he biased. All right. So we got who we got? We got Monstrosity on the beats.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's been a minute since he submitted a beat. All right, so y'all know what to do. It's a beat called Leather So Soft by Monstrosity on the beats. Y'all know what to do. Give it a good listen. Give it a good 1 through 10, and we're gonna let it fly, baby.
Monstrosity.
Number one. We gotta go ball. Number.
Straight up fire. Straight up fire. I remember that time he submitted a beat, you know what I mean? And it beat all the songs because the beat was so fire. Shout out to Monster.
So I gotta ask you, Kent. So who do you predict with that beat?
I think that's DK's song. I think he already gave that song to DK.
Well, no, I don't want, but that's premature. I'm saying if you hadn't heard it, if you didn't know that and you just heard that beat, and I asked you that same question, who would you have guessed would have had that beat?
I would say
That's a good question.
Myself, Don B. Mansfield, and Scarecrow. But we wouldn't spit slow to that. You know what I mean? We definitely double time in that. You know what I mean? And we definitely talking about something. There's some type of topic that has to happen with that song. You know what I'm saying? But I was thinking that whole time, like, dag, I wish I would have caught that song when he first, you know what I mean, dropped it. You know what I mean?
Hey, you gotta catch him quick, B, because he drops him on Facebook, and you gotta catch him quick. You gotta catch him quick.
You sure got to be fast with it.
Hey,
no doubt.
I don't look. I already told Monstrosity, I don't even try. If it ain't a beat you sending to me, I'm not about to compete with all these niggas.
Send it to you right now. Don't even share it.
By the time I see it on Facebook, if it's meant for me, then just send it. Just send it to me.
For sure. All right, so go ahead and go in on it. It's on you.
I mean, man, you know, I love all Monstrosity beats. That was different. That was definitely different. That was definitely different than the Monstrosity we came to know. And that's what's beautiful about his skill set and what he does. He's gotten to the point. I mean, it started with the challenges in season 1 when Dion used to challenge him to make a West Coast beat, and he killed that. And then he made me a West Coast beat with Big D.
For sure.
Yeah, and then he made me a West Coast beat with Big D.
Yep.
Shit.
He definitely grew. He definitely grew.
I mean, there ain't nothing he can't do musically. I love him as a beat maker. He's shit. God damn, this. I mean, when I look to the start of all of this, and I don't want to go back too far, but I don't want to spend too much time on this, but this all started, life. This all started off of that shit. Off of that shit.
The beat challenge.
No, it started with it started with the podcast and this dope ass producer that we didn't know submitting beats, and I started seeing him on Facebook, and it all grew from that. But no, I mean, long story short.
Oh, I didn't know that part. Oh, really? Oh, wow, that's cool. I didn't know that part. Okay, that's crazy.
Yeah,
I didn't know that. Beat. Okay.
Yeah, but long story short, I'm
because you guys started this podcast right that damn near as soon as I moved down here to Florida in 21. So it's been going since 22, right? Late 21, early 22.
Yep, I believe so.
Yeah, it's like right when I moved down here. Yeah.
Yeah, we've probably been around the longest. We've probably been around the longest, other than Dietrich and them over there. But go ahead.
But yeah, I'm gonna give that beat and I'm so, this is crazy because I'm so biased with his beats. I like the beat. It's not something I can see myself rapping to, so that fucks up how I view it. But no, I mean, no, but I'm saying that with all the most respect.
I get it. Yeah.
I get that beat, and because the motherfucker can make any beat you want. So shit, I give that an 8 and a biscuit. 8 and a biscuit.
Palms.
Oh, my bad.
He can make any beat you want. He is the
quintessential beat maker.
Yes, he is one of them.
Absolutely.
All right, Don B, go ahead. And, what's your take on that one?
Yeah, man. Like you said, Ken. Like I had my eyes closed, and I had like a couple of different topics going in my head, and I was like, yeah, I could hear myself on this beat. I could hear, and I was going through the different local cats. You know what I'm saying? Or people that I've heard. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, for real. I was thinking about all the different cats that I could hear on that, and me, you, Crow. I thought about Young Shada. Young Shada probably would have wrote that.
Definitely.
Dynasty probably would sound good on that beat. You know what I'm saying? Like even James Brooks might even sound good on that. You know what I'm saying? Like Henry Rich and and Hop is the first person I thought of.
Okay.
Like I was like, damn, I was like, actually, a lot of people could ride that beat, and I could hear a real emotional song from Young Shada on that beat. You know what I mean? Like she comes through with those type of tracks. But at the same point in time, when you said that, I was like, yeah, we could come through with something that could just shut a topic down. Me, you, and Scarecrow. You know what I'm saying? Like we could come through with some shit like that. So it's a 9-piece for me.
Started out.
Gotcha. All right, Eli, what's your take on that beat right there?
Man, before I get to Gray, I gotta say, man, monstrosity. I mean, I've been taught by some really good producers as far as making music and making beats. You guys know my list: Mike Petty, JB, King Day. Shout out to King Day, rest in peace. Um, Ken Rife. Um, so to have that list in my category of making beats, it's like for me, it's top tier.
My forehead shiny.
When you guys got this podcast going, man, and I started hitting the first thing that blew my mind, I'm gonna tell you was Monstrosity. The first thing from that point on, I was like, I gotta meet this cat. I want to know him. I want to get with him. Get his ideas, share his ideas. Was Jerry Brown's Catching Shots, and I had no clue who had made the beat. I seen the video, I seen the dude, but I'm like, in my mind, I'm thinking like, man, who is this dude, man? Like who? And then I started hearing more and more. Then the podcast started getting more. I'm like, let me go in here and see what's going on. Monstrosity has become like, in my top 5 producers, probably 3, maybe 4, but he's in there. His creativity is bananas, man. And for me, as a producer who are friends with like Ken Wright, Jerry Brown, and others, if the respect of making hot music and beats, if it's got you guys' attention, I'm like, I'm doing something wrong. So to be on this podcast and be a part of what's really going on and growing since then is mainly because of him. He has definitely lit a flame that I didn't even know I needed. I thought I was hot until I met him. And even now, when I hear him, he just sparks something every single time, man. So to me, because I'm going to go 9 in the biscuit with it. That's my
word B.
Feel it.
For sure.
Jesus Christ.
Word to my mother. Yeah, word to my mother, son.
No doubt.
You had to put that on my ending, Ken. Do it again.
No, because I can't even give a take on it. I have to move on now.
No, sometimes you gotta go word to the mother, son.
Yeah, no
word,
doubt.
yeah, I feel it.
No,
but yeah, me and Go ahead, Ken.
No, I don't have any room to talk because Minister Farrakhan just went in for 20 minutes. So I gotta so I just gotta give it an 8 in the biscuit, family.
You know what, Ken? I wanted to also give the flowers to the podcast, man. This Sunday dinner has been definitely a blessing to a lot of people, whether they veterans or rookies. And I just
Appreciate you.
want to give you guys your
Hey,
flowers and
salute, fellas.
round
Salute, fellas.
All right, salute.
for sure.
Salute, son.
Gotta give
Let
it
me get my
up.
shot
Gotta
ready.
give it up.
Mm-hmm.
We'll wait. Yeah, man. This podcast has put me in a whole different
Yeah, I look
definition of
forward to
being a
this.
producer, man. Yeah,
It put
man.
a lot of
I
people
look forward
in
to this
different.
every week.
Yeah, yeah.
It put a lot of people in position
Here we
though.
go.
Again, Don B.
Salute.
Mm-hmm.
Salute.
Salute, fam.
Round. Yeah.
All right. So let's see what they're talking about in these comments. There's only 3 scores. Sanji, he gave that bad boy a
Don DeMarco.
Yeah, for sure.
Now, you would understand, Ken, that if he was to win, we'd be right back to where we were in season 1 with that same argument.
Yeah.
On how does a beat win for a song?
I think that's. Hey, you know what? I've taken myself out of that because it's up to the people that's submitting music. You got to make a song that's better than a beat by itself. That's not my fault. That's not your fault. That ain't nobody's fault.
True indeed. True indeed.
You know what I mean? I've heard
Straight up
songs.
artistry.
I've heard songs where, you know what I mean? There's 3 rappers on the song, and one of the rappers come in 4th place. The beat took 3rd. You know what I mean? Shit.
Hey, yo, I was about to say because we've heard rappers rap on beats that wasn't for them. It was terrible, but the beat was way more harder than the rapper.
Don B for a short amount of time because of that same issue. We had a separate review show. We did. What was it on Wednesday?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I remember.
Yeah. I was thinking about bringing it back. But man,
Well, because I was on the. I was on the panel. I was on the panel more on that than I was on this.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because it was a lot. It was a lot. Yeah.
Sure.
But yeah.
All right. So let's get back to quorum, y'all. All right, let's get into these comments. In the comments, Scarecrow gave that 9 3/4. All right, SKC gave it a
Don DeMarco.
He be handing them out. He be handing them out.
And that's the last of the scores in the comments, Jerry Brown. So
that is 9.321. That is the second highest.
For sure.
It's right next. Right next
to Jasmine Gray. Yeah, I was gonna say, like Eli said, Monstrosity is becoming a household name. Me and Scarecrow said that the other day.
He deserves it though. He deserves it.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Sure. Most definitely.
All right.
Most definitely.
So next up, we got the good brother Tony, the big homie, with a second track. All right, so Tony got a song called Lawless. So y'all know what to do. Give it a good listen, a good 1 through 10. And we're gonna let it fly.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. The streets I'm from is lawless. She say I'm living lawless. Pistol on my side, but my diamonds looking flawless. Devil on my soul. He said you gotta have all this. I don't see us falling, so how you wanna call it? I'm living life lawless. The streets I'm from is lawless. She say I'm living lawless. Pistol on my side, but my diamonds looking flawless. I'm living life lawless. The The streets I'm from is lawless. She say I'm living lawless. Devil want my soul. He said you can have all this. I'm living life. Nigga, what you living like? Nothing that I do is like I like my money neat. Homie, everything I do precise. They rooting for the villain, so pay me top billing. Lot of robberies, extorting, witnessing, cop killing. I been lost my feelings. Even wifey say I'm millin'. Scamming brought me up. Now where they coop with no ceiling. Cash rules everything. It's money over wedding ring. Mafia ties, nigga. It's money over everything. I live my life flawless. Lior to the ghetto. The streets should give medals. We'll settle for the bread though. Counting up in designer. I was dusty as a minor. I had to get it in. Couldn't be pussy or a whiner. Young black Vito. What I hustle's illegal. It's a dope boy's dream to eventually touch a kilo. Speaking Spanish to my amigos. I was bagging up to Migos. I was serving the trap or die. Now lawless see the streets I'm from is lawless. She say I'm living lawless. Pistol on my side, but my diamonds looking flawless. Devil on my soul. He said you can have all this. I don't see us falling, so how you wanna call it? I'm living life lawless. The streets I'm from is lawless. She say I'm living lawless. Pistol on my side, but my diamonds looking flawless. I'm living life lawless. The streets I'm from is lawless. She say I'm living lawless. Devil want my soul. He said you can have all this. I'm living life lawless.
What, when, where, how? Please don't ask me that. Kush packs, party packs. Yeah, we got all of that. I this bitch toting heavy shit. Get your noodle crack. Fuck a bitch. That's some tender shit. I be in the trap. Boss nigga. Got my own money. You can see the cash. Dick bitches. Make them work the pole. Tell them run that bag. Run it bad. Make that ass clap. We be living fast. Always strapped. You this cat rap. I'm really bout that. Hashtag. If it's about that cash, then your ass is grass. Good as bad. Put them in the trash. Now who got the last laugh? I'ma make them remember. And if you try me, I'ma leave your body chopped like a blender. My city on. And we gon' play however you call it. Just know we ready and toting heavy. We living life flawless. These diamonds flawless. I'm Tyrese ballin'. You whatchamacallit. We play to win. I double up on my losses cause
the streets I'm from is lawless. She say I'm living lawless. Pistol on my side, but my diamonds looking flawless. Devil on my soul. He said you can have all this. I don't see us falling, so how you wanna call it? I'm living life lawless. The streets I'm from is lawless. She say I'm living lawless. Pistol on my side, but my diamonds looking flawless. I'm living life lawless. The streets I'm from is lawless. She say I'm living lawless. Devil want my soul. He said you can have all this. I'm living life lawless. The streets I'm from is lawless. She say I'm living lawless. Pistol on my side, but my diamonds looking flawless. I'm living life lawless. The streets I'm from is lawless. She say I'm living lawless. Devil want my soul. He said you can have all this. I'm living life lawless.
Y'all know what time it is. It's lawless. That's what you call me from now on. I'm tired of beefing with these broke ass rappers. You know what I mean? It's still Wolfpack money. Y'all already know the team, the squad. Hey, it's time to get it in, man. To run up. Lawless.
All right, for sure. Jerry Brown, what was your take on that one?
It was I mean, like with a lot of these songs, man, it was a good song. I don't have nothing negative to say about it. It was may not be something that I'm gonna listen to tomorrow, but it was a good song. It was a good song. It was okay. I give it an 8 piece.
All right, gotcha. All right, Don B, what was your take on that one, fam?
I know like the lyrics was different and stuff, but the beat and stuff and kind of the flow, like I said this before, I heard the song before and it put me in mind of like right now smoking on Keisha with that Keisha, you know what I'm saying? It put me kind of in mind of that song, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like the hook and some of the vocals could have had a little bit more effect and stuff on them. I'm gonna 8 the biscuit with it though.
All right. All right, E Life, what was your take, fam?
I feel the same way. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
All right. I feel the same way as my compadres, Don B and Jerry Brown. The mix, it was all right. It was cool. It was a tad bit catchy. It was all right. So I'm gonna go with eight.
All right, I got you. I got you.
Eight
I got
piece,
I'm gonna be all the way honest with y'all. I thoroughly enjoyed this song. Um, I don't know if I have an advantage because I have like the club speakers in my studio blasting when these songs come out. That shit was banging. That shit was banging. I like how he rode that beat. You know what I mean? I like the feel of it. That beat itself was straight up polished. Um, I have to go. I'm a nine. I'm a 9.25 with that. I like it.
Karen, you having speakers in your basement does not give you an advantage.
I don't know.
Would it give you an
I don't.
would it give you an advantage if you was in a
No,
car?
no. It just doesn't make. It just doesn't make. It doesn't make me like feel like y'all hearing the full song if y'all not hearing it. You know what I mean? Fully. You know what I mean?
Like when, like when, like when, like when, like when kids, like when kids start.
That's completely fucking ridiculous. But let's go with it.
Well,
Let's go
no,
with it.
like when he played a song and don't mute his microphone, and it sound bad because it's playing because he's getting that full sound, and we only getting it through the headphones. You know what I'm saying? He's playing it right there in his studio through his speakers, and we're only getting it through the headphones.
Then Don B, that would be every fucking song. That would be
It
every
is
fucking
though.
song
It
that we
is.
play.
It is. It is. It is. It is.
It is.
It is.
Yeah.
The only thing
I feel exactly what he's talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. The thing is, I have more feeling with the song. I personally feel when I can feel the music. You know what I'm saying? And with that song in particular, that the vibe that came across and how that shit was just hitting, dude, I could get up and dance to that. That was a dope ass song. You know what I mean? One of the doper songs that I've heard from Tony.
So what happens? What happens when you don't agree with the rest of the panel?
What you mean? I don't have a problem with disagreeing with the panel. I mean, y'all everything is subjective, Brown. That's your fucking opinion.
Yeah,
and that's Don B's. I don't knock y'all and say that y'all. I'm not saying y'all bugging.
But you brought that up. You brought that up for what? You brought that point up for what?
Just because I just wanted to, you know what I mean, clarify the fact that my vote is going to be way different than yours. My critique is going to be different than yours.
And to be honest, I always think that everybody hears it different than me because I got these headphones on. This is Bluetooth, so it's not just coming through straight through anything. So everybody's, they're going to hear it differently. The EQs of my headphones versus,
an example would be
make a difference.
An example would be when we had our last verses and Yana K was over here, and Yana K said, you know what I mean, and I quote,
I heard her.
I think y'all give these votes too high votes, but you know what I mean, and blah blah blah. But she said, but hearing it the way he plays it through his speakers, you know what I mean, it has a different feel to it. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And that's exactly the point. That's exactly the point. That's why I hear it the way I hear it.
Yeah, you can still tell us whack or good. You just got a better EQ. Your bass or your mids or your highs or whatever is different. That's all.
Mm-hmm. I'm with it, son. I'm with it. Let's do it.
All right, so I gave it a 9.25. All right, let's get to the comments real quick. You put it in there.
9.25. I got you.
Too busy arguing. Too busy arguing with it.
I got you 9.25.
I got you. All right, so SKC gave it 9.75. Jasmine heard us arguing. She said, "Damn, what I miss." You missed the dope ass song by Tony the Big Homie. So shout out to Tony the Big Homie. All right,
shout out.
Wiggins on Fire gave it a smooth 9 piece. And then that's all we got on the votes in the comments. All right, and Jasmine, she just got back, so I'm pretty sure she probably
So
doesn't.
that's 8.750.
All right, got you.
So I'm gonna tell you how these scores have went so far. So Flip Rothstein got 11 scores.
I know it.
Joe Love got 11 scores. Everybody else got shorter than that.
Yep. So what did you say it was, Jerry?
Oh, it was 8.750.
8.75. All right. I don't know why you keep throwing that O in there.
Because I asked you last week. I mean, sometimes that third decimal point means something.
Dude, that third decimal
That-
point, if it's a zero,
If it's
then
a zero, it's a blank space.
That
You know,
at the third.
but I
Yeah.
still want it in there. I still want to be precise.
Jerry wants it in there.
That's what's up. That's what's
I
up.
love Jerry. Jerry
That's
Brown.
what's up.
Jerry Brown, you are one of a kind. I love
Details.
you too.
Details.
All right, so let's see. We got
Details mean that-
we got your boy Shizzy Blaze up next. Shout out to Shizzy Blaze.
Shizzy Blaze.
All right. Shizzy Blaze got a song called I Do Me. Right? Jerry, don't question nothing, son. I do me, my nigga. All right. So y'all know what to do. Give it a good listen. Give it a 1 through 10, and we gonna let it fly, baby.
Want some raw shit, I'll shove it down your throat so I know you swallowed it. Don't even get me started, kid, cause weak rap I'm demolishing. When I kill a beat, leave the producer in a toe tag. MCs don't stand a chance cause they're only nice when they flow fast. With content so trash, they're so glad I'm the one that ties them up and brings them to the curb. Cause I've outgrown that gimmicky act. Now I'm more picky when I rap, lyrical lanes around you lames. So solid as a choke has it when I spit, like small heroin sniffs. Seeping through the radio to get you addicted to my shit. Got you saying he's so dope, the deal should try to bag him up. Fed should tap the mic cause I'm pushing crack, not chopped up. My rhymes waiting, years are heavy as a feather. I'm only deep underground, cause I'm the buried treasure. I only rap for pleasure and only converse if it's business. These radio cats are ill that I'm curing the sickness.
Now I'ma let them get away with what they be saying, it's all good. I never gave to a hater like they all would. I've been doing me, I keep it true indeed. Now everyone that ever died is looking foolish, see. For every one of you motherfuckers with something stupid coming out your gums, there's 100 others that's bumping it. There ain't a chance that you fucking with it, so come and get it. Just know that I don't pay attention to the bullshit.
Haters got me digging holes like my name was Shia LaBeouf. Already smoked 10 blunts, but I ain't even high enough. Yeah, you can catch me grinding like my morning coffee beans. I can see the way you grinding, might wanna get off your knees. Giving offerings to God whose existence I question. But who else could have given me such a blessing? Don't wear a crown of thorns, but I can still save your soul. Or I can drown you in the pool because the lake is getting full. I'm taking tolls from trolls, I'll take a look at the polls. Might the entertainers gold, all these other rappers old. Shoulders turn cold when they see my future unfold. My skill is like a treasure chest filled with riches untold. You won't find it on any map. No. Said a lot of things, but I won't take any back. Ha. You the type to go shopping with a fanny pack. I'm the type to tell you before I hit you like ready smack.
Now I'ma let them get away with what they be saying, it's all good. I never gave to a hater like they all would. I've been doing me, I keep it true indeed. Now everyone that ever died is looking foolish, see. For every one of you motherfuckers with something stupid coming out your gums, there's 100 others that's bumping it. There ain't a chance that you fucking with it, so come and get it. Just know that I don't.
All right. Jerry Brown, go ahead and go in. What was your take on that one?
That was now you described this earlier on in the episode. Like that was like one of them songs from Eminem that I was very into. That I don't give a shit if I hear again. Right? I mean, it's one of those songs. It's one of those, but it was dope. It was dope. I like my man. He what did he say? He said I can't even remember what he said, but yes, it's one of them songs. It was dope, but I don't know where else. When I say I don't want to hear it again, what I mean is
when it's
I
over,
don't
you
know
over
where else that song would fit in my life. Does that make sense?
For sure, makes all the sense.
I don't know where else it would fit in my life, but it was dope. It was dope. To those of you two niggas that did this song, the song was dope. I just don't know where else it would fit in my life, but I liked it. I'm gonna go. I can fucking go because of the shit that and he said some shit against religion that I agree with. I'll go A piece with that. I'll go A piece with that.
All right, Don B, what was your take on that one?
Hey, that's actually one of the best verses I heard from Shizzy. So I feel like that one was pretty good. And was that Wiggins? Was that Wiggins on the second verse?
Yeah, he said it was earlier. He said he said the song
Okay, yeah,
yesterday
I
had
wasn't
Wiggins.
paying attention.
Yeah.
Okay, see, Scarecrow and I did something over that same beat like a while ago. We're probably not going to. We're not going to use it. Scarecrow don't like the song, and there's a bunch of recycled stuff that we used on it. But yeah, the way they came at that was decent. What's up?
No, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead, Don B. Go ahead, Don B.
But no, I feel like Shizzy, you could have used some punch ins on your verse. You know what I mean? Like, everything that you said was clear, but you know what I'm saying? Like, you could have used some punch ins and you could have used some ad libs on your verse. And Wiggins only had like ad libs in the back half of his verse. You know what I mean? Like, the mix wasn't bad, but it could have been better. But yeah, I'm an 8 and a biscuit with it.
All right. E-Life. Go ahead. Don't dock the Minister Farrakhan us today. Come on, man. But go ahead.
I like it, man. I thought they had a nice groove. It, definitely put me in the club mode. Put me in a G Unit kind of mode, I guess, a little bit music wise. And the way they came about it, I wasn't able to pay attention to all the lyrics, but overall, I mean, I thought it was pretty cool. I've heard worse, so I'm going. I'm an A piece with it.
All right, got it. All right, so if I piggyback on what I said about the Tony the Big Homie song, playing it through the loudspeakers, when this one coming through the loudspeakers sound hella messy, to be for real. It sounded hella messy because there was a whole lot of stuff going on inside of that beat. You know what I mean? And they had to rap over it. It was like it was like the lyrics was competing with the beat and back and forth. It was just clashing at points. So that's a
What it sound like? Did it sound like sound effects in the back or vocals in the back?
It just sound like it was just sound like the beat was just doing too much over the parts that they was trying to talk over.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
You know what I mean? Like the beat didn't give them space to actually talk.
Right, I got you.
And it was rapping over it anyways. So
it was moving faster than them.
Yeah, no, not it was moving faster. It was just a lot going on in the background where he was trying to rap, but it was clashing. Like, you know what I mean? You know how you can listen to a beat and you can say, okay, that's the hook. Okay, yeah, those are the verses.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was so much going on that that he was just like rapping over shit that I don't think he should have been rapping over. You know what I mean? I think it should have been broken up a little bit and like the beat just relaxed a little bit and let him spit.
Right, okay. Like a breakdown almost.
Yeah, well, not a breakdown, but just like take some of that shit, take some of the exciting stuff and like take that out or bring it down.
Yeah.
Let him spit so we can hear what he's saying and then bring it back for the hook. Get us amped again.
Yeah. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking it's like even like if I'm sampling something from somewhere where I want this part of the beat, but I don't want the vocals, or I want that vocal part, but I don't want the beat behind it.
Mm-hmm.
So that way you have the same thing going, but there's breakdowns where, you know, this is significant, and this is not, and vice versa.
Sure.
Especially when you know with a verse, you know, your verse, everything's supposed to come down here on the verse a little bit, and then you know you have everything going on in the hook. So I understand what you're saying.
All right.
Yeah, I was
so for me, I'm gonna say a smooth 8 1/4. Need 8 1/4. So we gotta wait for Brown to get back to get that 8 1/4 recorded. I don't know what happened, Brown.
8 1/4.
Oh, I got it recorded.
Oh, I can't see you. You had the phone at the ceiling. My bad.
Oh yeah.
Hey Brown, what was you saying about me and Crow?
What do you mean?
You was like you and Scarecrow.
He ain't say nothing about you and
Oh yeah.
Scarecrow.
No,
He did when I was in the middle of giving my score.
Yeah, he was about to say a sentence.
Oh,
I didn't say nothing about you and Scarecrow.
I don't remember either.
Because I was like because I said me and Scarecrow, me and Scarecrow had have a song over that same beat, but we're probably not going to use it.
Oh, okay.
And then
Yeah,
Jerry
Brown,
Brown was like,
saying
"Man, you and Scarecrow."
He got cut off.
I probably was about to say y'all was about to kill that beat. I don't know what I was about to say. I probably was about to say y'all was gonna kill that beat. That would be the most likely thing I was about to say. If you heard me say that.
For sure. And then nobody on YouTube is giving scores for it. Y'all give a score on that one. You know, y'all give a score on that one. But
Hey, Wiggins, just because Wiggins,
Jasmine,
right?
gave
Wiggins,
it,
you was on the song, but you can give it the score.
yeah, for sure. You was on the score. You was on it, but you can score it. Jasmine, she said it's a 7-piece. The hook was solid. Song sounds dated, and the beat had too much going on. Same shit. Wiggins says I was in it. Yeah, but you didn't submit it, so you can give it a vote. You can vote on it. All right. Wiggins says
Yeah,
it's
you
7 in the biscuit.
you can't vote.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
you
says
can't vote on
it's-
songs you submit.
Yeah, he said it's 7 in the biscuit.
And Wiggins, don't sell yourself short, bro. Like
For sure.
you
And he said,
did your thing on that. You know what I mean? Give your honest opinion. You know what I'm saying? Considering your beat, your verse, and everything, bro. Like, yeah, you got to be your own biggest fan, bro.
he said when he made this song, you know what I mean, newborns are getting their driver's license. they driving now. So, you know what I mean? It's been a minute. But that's the last score though, Jerry Brown. What's that average right there?
8.036.
All right, that's good. All right, so we got my brother from another mother, Don B. Mansfield up next. All right. What did you say? Me and SKC have come a long way, so it's a 7 in the biscuit compared to us today. That's what I want to hear. I want to hear something you got going on today, brother.
Right now.
Yeah, I'm saying bring me up to speed, baby. All right. Don B. Mansfield has a song called The Legend. All right. So y'all know what to do. Give it a good listen, a 1 through 10, and we're gonna let it fly, baby. Hold on, before we do that, shout out to Monstrosity on the Beats is in the building on Facebook. All right.
Likens.
So, yes, back to what we were talking about. Don B. Mansfield, song called The Legend. Give it a 1 through 10. Listen intently with your inner ear and your third eye. You feel me?
Oh.
I mean, and then let us know how you feel about this music. All right, we're gonna let it fly, baby.
Welcome to the field that I come from. In the middle of the OHIO, no, you don't want none. keep it wholesome and roll up a stogie. For sure, that's the only time you won't smoke with me. On my grind every day like we're supposed to be posted, but so far away, nobody's close to me. Hit my line, or speak on my name, I come with that flame. I'll drop off a dose of it, roasted. Is what you'll be regardless. Touchdown on the scene, I'm taking charge. I'm on the avenue, I'm where the boulevard is. From the first light of dawn back into darkness. When I open up shop, I flood the market. You be hoping I stop, I beg your pardon. I exceed the mark, shoot through the target. I'm remarkable, you better watch me. I am the man, the myth, the legend. You know where I live, it's the city I'm repping. You know what it is, better watch me stepping. I handle my biz, it ain't never a question. I am the man, the myth, the legend. I put in that work, you can call me Confederate. That is salute when I enter the section. Speaking my name, better put some respect on it. I am the man, the myth, the legend. You know where I live, it's the city I'm repping. You know what it is, better watch me stepping. I handle my biz, it ain't never a question. I am the man, the myth, the legend. I put in that work, you can call me Confederate. That is salute when I enter the section. I'm only bringing the best, don't know what you expect. Listen, I really don't need a rhyme or reason to handle my biz despite the season. I'm not taking a break, I don't need a breather. Don't make any mistakes, I'll be on your heels. And when I'm blasting off, there ain't no follow the leader. I'm so far out of your league, it should be illegal. It's crazy to even believe that we're even. You're dreaming, I'll turn you to vapor, you're steaming. Ridiculous for you to think that you'll get with us. Better stick to what you know and zip it up. Benefits of being the one and only. When you get to know me, then you know that I ain't giving up. Wake them up if they been sleeping on me. Sound the alarm, weed them out and get them gone. If they want the facts, I get to speaking on it. If you can't handle the truth, then head on home. I am the man, the myth, the legend. You know where I live, it's the city I'm repping. You know what it is, better watch me stepping. I handle my biz, it ain't never a question. I am the man, the myth, the legend. I put in that work, you can call me Confederate. That is salute when I enter the section. Speaking my name, better put some respect on it. I am the man, the myth, the legend. You know where I live, it's the city I'm repping. You know what it is, better watch me stepping. I handle my biz, it ain't never a question. I am the man, the myth, the legend. I put in that work, you can call me Confederate. That is salute when I enter the section. I'm only bringing the best, don't know what you expect. I be all about the grants and Benjamins, going on a rant about the dividends. Fill the pockets of my pants with 5s and 10s for Andy and George. I'm riding, of course, to be coming up short. And don't pretend that this isn't my sport, I came to win. I need the whole thing, it's looking a little thin, so I hope that you intend to make amends. If not, we can't be friends. Sorry, I'm really not sorry. You party for Diddy, I'm standing on guard for the city. Been boxing the Chevy, regardless who started it, I'll bring the Indian. Flawlessly awesome, I'm trending. Try comprehending the message I'm sending. Listen to me, all I have in this world is my balls and my word. No breaking or bending. I am the man, the myth, the legend. You know where I live, it's the city I'm repping. You know what it is, better watch me stepping. I handle my biz, it ain't never a question. I am the man, the myth, the legend. I put in that work, you can call me Confederate. Stand and salute when I enter the section. You speaking my name, better put some respect on it. I am the man, the myth, the legend. You know where I live, it's the city I'm repping. You know what it is, better watch me stepping. I handle my biz, it ain't never a question. I am the man, the myth, the legend. I put in that work, you can call me Confederate. That is salute when I enter the section. You speaking my name, better put some respect on it. I am the man, the myth, the legend. You know where I live, it's the city I'm repping. You know what it is, better watch me stepping. I handle my biz, it ain't never a question. I am the man, the myth, the legend. I put in that work, you can call me Confederate. That is salute when I enter the section. I'm only bringing the best, don't know what you expect.
Okay, Jerry Brown, go ahead and go in, fam.
I love it. I love it. I mean, that's Don B. It was
sure.
he puts songs together very greatly. It's I'm a 9-piece with that.
All right, guys.
Nice. Nothing wrong.
For sure. All right, Don B, go ahead and give us some background on that one.
I submitted a song last season, and it was Rhyme or Reason. I don't know that wasn't supposed to rhyme, but it did.
But didn't know
it.
But yeah, I had made that beat, and I was like that everything fit over that beat, but the verses I just went back and chopped the beat up, you know what I mean, and made it to fit that song. And I already had a hook for the beat, but I was like, I might as well just go ahead and throw this on there. And when I wrote it, like when I wrote that hook, I was initially thinking about the legends. You know what I mean? Like this, you know what I'm saying? Like I was thinking about the legends when I wrote that. I'm the man, the myth, the legend, stand and salute when I enter the section. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what we do. You know what I'm saying? Like we're the legends and we salute y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like so that was my take on that. You know what I'm saying? That's how I felt about that song when I wrote it.
Got you. I got you.
Wow. That's
All
cool.
right. So Eli, go ahead and give me a small like
Yeah,
45.
I ain't gonna,
What
I ain't gonna
was
go
what,
in. I
what,
ain't gonna
what was the
go.
score? What was the score, Don B?
He can't give a score. It's his song.
Yeah, he submitted it.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Okay.
You know the
All
rules.
right.
Why?
All right, Eli, go ahead and go in, fam.
I love it. I mean, I'm getting to the point where uh I was gonna say I don't listen to or pay attention to, but I know when Don B, Jerry Brown, Ken Rife, I know when the legends submit something, I know lyrically what it's gonna be. So for the first thing I always try to do is just listen to the beat and then go from there. Um, so this right here, man, that was really great. I could tell Don B. I love that beat, man. That was a great production you did, man. I'm going with I'm going eight and three quarters.
We could submit something right now that takes all this shit over. And we're just sitting here playing. We could submit a song right now that takes all this shit over. I don't know. I don't know why we're playing. We could submit a song right now that takes all this shit over. And I don't even know why the fuck we're
Jerry
playing.
Brown ain't lying. Hey, I was kind of hoping that Scarecrow submitted that this week.
I don't even know why the fuck we're playing.
Yeah.
So at the end of the
Yeah.
day,
In agreement with
all
you.
right, let me get
Amen,
my
bro.
take. I'm gonna have to be honest with you, Don B. That there was something in that beat. I don't know if it was a yeah. It was just way too loud, and it was drowning you out. Just like you know what I mean. I was saying about the beat
I
before.
forgot about that, Ken. You're right. Yeah. My bad. I didn't mean to cut you off, but that part. Go ahead. My
Yeah,
bad.
that was kind of drowning you out a little bit, but you know what I'm saying? Straight up fire track though. You know what I mean? I like how you approach I like how you approach a beat, you know what I mean? It's like you relate to it or like you build rapport with the beat as if the beat was a person. You sit up there shaking hands with it like nigga, what's how
Right.
you
Hey,
how your
quickly.
mama doing? How your mama doing?
Yeah.
You know?
How your family? How your
You know what
fam?
I'm saying? He built rapport with the beat, and then he
He
just,
does.
you know
He
what I mean?
does.
He builds his bars off of that. I think that's dope as fuck. I don't know a lot of people that can actually do that. You know what I mean? Because I know back in the day, we would write shit to open air. As soon as we hear a beat, we try to fit our bars to that beat. You know what I mean?
Right.
And it don't. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. But I like how you marinate with the beat. You know what I mean? So that's dope as fuck. I'm gonna just say I have to take a point away for the clashing of the sound shit, and I'm saying that's 8 3/4 right
Yeah, the whole time I'm listening to it, it was like that one piece that came in
there.
every other bar. Yeah. It was
Yeah,
really loud. It would be cool if
yeah.
it came down a little bit or didn't play at all at certain places, but it was dope, but it was just way too loud. Yeah,
I think it
I
should
agree.
have. I think it fit. It could have been compressed a little
Yeah,
better.
exactly.
Like it could have been
Yeah.
compressed and isolated a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Or just come in on the hook and that was it. Like,
For
you know
sure.
what I mean? Yeah.
For sure. For
But it was
sure.
dope though. Definitely dope.
All right.
Get your lunch together, B.
Don B, because I know you want to respond to it. He can't. He
Yeah,
can't
look
right
like he's
now.
trying to
He
talk.
in a
He's trying to
chokehold
talk.
over there. He got a monster choking him. He got a
Yo,
monster choking him.
he started talking before the smoke came out. Look. Just don't say that.
What was you gonna say, Don B? What was you gonna say? He can't.
He can't say it. He's done. He's cooked.
Oh man, where is it at? Where is it at? We gotta get this. We gotta get that.
Get ready to slumber. Let brother go home.
Hey, Ken.
Yo.
I'm about to step away for a minute. There's a call I got to take. I'm gonna step away.
All right, can
for
you get
5
these 2 scores before you do?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, you got SKC with a Donna Marco. All right. And then you got Wiggins with a 9 and a biscuit. And you got Jasmine Gray with an 8.75.
All right, that is a.
I'm ready.
That's a 9.125.
9.125.
I'm gonna be right back. I just got to take this one call.
All right. You able to listen to the music? I don't know if you can listen to the music. What happened to Don B. Mansfield? Oh my God, that brother is slumbering. He is gone.
Get ready to
That brother gone.
Oh man, they about to miss the best. They about to miss the best part of the show. We got.
I'm about to say this is what we got here.
We still got Hop and we got Scarecrow up. We still got Hop and Scarecrow.
Wow. Oh wow.
You know what I'm saying? I don't even know.
That one.
For sure.
Mm-hmm.
So let me see something real quick. Cause Scarecrow sent me something late. He sent me something late, but it is what it is. Oh yeah, and I'll just save the Danny Holmes joint for next week. Okay, I don't even down. Okay, never mind. I don't got it yet. All right, so we got your good brother Hop the Soul Poet up next. So shout out to Hop. He has a song. Hop has a song called Reverse Rhyme Engineering. So y'all know what to do. Give it a good listen to 1 through 10, and we're gonna let it fly, baby.
Let it fly, baby.
These brothers, man, it makes me wonder. So what y'all think y'all really bringing to the culture? Do y'all want to elevate or what? Yeah. We are all one. Unfortunately, we are the new used, victims of mindless thoughts. A brighter side of darkness that has us living to die through friendly fire. And civil war is another again fighting peace. A white lie and a black truth. I know it's easier said than done, and what we want we don't always get. But we gotta get down to get up, brothers. Night and day, old and young, lost and found. We can no longer be silent poets, and poets are the unacknowledged legislators of the world, you dig? So where you stand? What you gon' do? What you gon' do, man? My career started at the end, from the bottom up. Now can't lose for winning. Intense hunger bottled up, not perishable food for thought. Come collapse into consciousness, the verbal vision that was found where the truth was lost, replacing bad for good to testify for my victims' purposeful accidents. It's what's behind the light that hit them. That Big Bang theory that turns Nathan into something. Evolution of the spirit that found creation through destruction. It read in between the lines, my wisdom's over and underneath. Before death and afterlife, the poet's ghost, the one to beat. Now back to the future, even though the future's nothing new. This forthcoming past best describes what the sun to do. Hot as a summer's day, cold as a winter's night. That's confirmation for your denial, so y'all can get it right. It's perfectly flawed. Reverse rhyme engineering, goonably gaudy. For rappers, it's the funeral party. Say hello to goodbye. Say hello to goodbye. Say hello to goodbye. Yeah, reverse rhyme engineering. Yeah, Reverse rhyme engineer. Greatest right in this world is the right to be wrong. Then if it's right to be wrong, check what I write in the song. So supernatural, but all too human. The essence of rotation, constant stillness of this movement. With the words of a rapper and the heart of a singer. Now and then, union gaps get bridged. Stars wanna meet up between darkness and dawn. Living or die, losing control. Froze on fire with hot ice. Beautiful struggles truly unfold. When life's there, weak-minded but headstrong. What's all or nothing? Show and tell, don't stand for anything. You're gonna fall for something, and everything is everything. In the valley of decision, pro-black poet, boss of light. In the alley of the henchmen. Amongst animals, this is the year of the human. So painfully soothing. Soft dark cheers for the illumin that plays down the hype, the genesis of revelations. Looking back with a mirror's reflection until I face it. Thank you for your patience, time well wasted. Thank you for your patience, this was time well wasted. Reverse rhyme engineering. Thank you for your patience, this is time well wasted. Reverse rhyme engineering. I'm the OU, giving this inner child to outer folks. How logical, to only plant the seed where the knowledge grows. This mental hell in which we're dwelling. These verses are the closest some will come to a stairway to heaven. People standing still, they want change. Until we change the way we look at things, the things we look at won't change. I would give my life up for every man, woman, and child, no matter the race, so they can live their lives up. Free of theft, sin, and racism. Any situation hate driven by those who love the fact we ain't living. This is homage to life and art. Inclusive and exclusive, included and excluded. Exotics march with radio should sound like a TV. The king to be shining, marching in front of street corner symphonies with mixtures of flowology and complex simplicity. Survivalism through the outer words of inner me. Welcome to the end of the beginning. Yeah. Welcome to the end of the beginning. Yeah. Reverse rhyme engineering. Welcome to the end of the beginning. Yeah. Reverse rhyme engineering. Yeah.
Man, that is a master class in rapping, and I know that song is gonna go, or them bars is gonna go over so many heads. I hate the fact that we don't have everybody here to hear that. I might have to bring that back on my own. I might have to bring that one back on my own. You know what I mean?
I was gonna say I'll resubmit it myself.
You know what I'm saying? For sure. Oh my gosh. Jasmine Gray said them tags whooping his ass though. No, for sure though, because it's Othello on the beats. You know what I mean? I think, no matter of fact, I think he did. He reached out to Othello and got that bad boy going. You know what I mean? For him. You know what I mean? To where he can actually use that track. I don't know how that goes. I hate using YouTube beats and shit like that because there's no paperwork that comes with it. But I think he cleared it up to where he can actually use that. And to be honest though, for real, the Othello on the beats, like when that tag comes in, it's part of the beat. You know what I mean? It's really part of what makes the beat fire, to be honest. You know, so yeah, that I would hate to be in that position. Cause I'll be sitting up there like, hey, if I cleared the beat, I kind of don't. I think that if you take the tags, the way that he placed the tags, it kind of will take away from the beat a little bit. You know what I mean? Some people would notice. Some people wouldn't notice. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. So Jerry Brown, get your ass back here, son. Jerry Brown to the stage. Jerry Brown back to the stage, son. You make sure you record these numbers. That was the matter of fact, that is the last song. Scarecrow didn't send me nothing, so I just had his name on the board. I assumed he would, but it is what it is. Don B. Mansfield, go ahead and go in on that track while we wait on Jerry Brown to get his act together.
Yeah, that, like you said, that's a master class in hip hop. Like that was it. Like that was something I would have heard 10 years ago, and I would still be listening to till this day. I would have heard 20 years ago and still listen to this day because that beat was like so. How do I want to say, like majestic almost? You know what I'm saying? Like that beat was amazing. Like that shit was beautiful, and Hop rode that shit. You know what I mean? Like yeah, and like I felt the I wasn't even sure if it was a tag because it was so cleanly placing the beat. You know what I mean? Like you
Mm-hmm.
place a tag in your beat to make it. You know what I'm saying? To like, hey, it's standing out, but it fell right in there. Only thing I felt like he could have used some dubs, not no ad libs. It didn't need no ad libs. If there was ad libs in it, it should have been like sound effects and maybe like one sound effect per each bar set that he put in. You know what I mean? Like a good like a siren or saying like how one mic had. You know what I'm saying? That kind of put me in the mind of that. So if
For
he would
sure.
have had some dubs, if he would have had just some dubs and maybe put some echoes on some of the dubs,
Uh-huh.
that should be fire. So if he reached out to him and got him to take them tags off of there, do some dubs and put some echo on them dubs, maybe drop a couple of sound effects in because you say some shit. You know what I'm saying? That could go along with some sound effects, gunshots or whatever, not door knocking, whatever it might be.
Mm-hmm.
Put that shit in there, and that shit is platinum. Like that shit's platinum. Like that's an amazing song. Like I really dig that. I'm a I'm a nine in the biscuit with it.
All right, I got you. I'm gonna have to record the scores from I'm gonna have to record the scores because you know what I'm saying, that brother then slumbered on us again, man. Even
That brother
That brother
gone.
go.
for sure. You said that was nine in a biscuit. All right. E Life, what was your take on that one?
I got 7% on my phone as well, but let me give you this. Shit was classic hip hop, man.
Straight
I
classic.
mean, hands down, nothing more, nothing less. If you want to get into hip hop, this is a song you need to hear. If you want to hear some classic shit with hip hop, this is one of the joints that has to be on the playlist. Hop always brings it, man. The definition of hip hop is the soul poet, man.
Mm-hmm.
The beat was bananas. It almost sounded like a beat he did. Um, I love the whole thing, man. The entire thing, man. Um, I wouldn't change nothing. I think what Don B said, and maybe I throw a little, couple ad libs here or some doubles here and there, whatever. Other than that, man, it's definitely damn near flawless. I'm 9 3/4.
All right, got you. All right. Yeah, that track right there, Hop taught me a lot with that song. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just the concept, reverse rhyme engineering. Like
And
I
and
don't
and then at the part
only
where he would say the last piece of the last verses backwards
mm-hmm.
was correct, man. It was like Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
It make me
It was
it
saved
make
for
me want to
Bigger.
be on the remix. It make me want to be on the remix. Like I can hear
Make me
myself
want to
on that
redo.
track.
Make
No,
me
No
want to
what
cap.
redo the beat to it.
what he did for me with that track though, he taught me a lot because he made me think about bars. And I had this one verse and I needed two verses and I said, Hop, you said reverse rhyme engineering. Can I reverse my verse? Can I reverse it? Like spit it in reverse? And I did, and
Wow.
that shit worked, kid. That shit worked. That shit was so fire.
Yeah.
That was fire. You know what I mean? A matter of
Yeah. That
fact,
sound like it.
it was to a song that I already released when we did the last verses, and I only put the first verse on it. I didn't put the second verse on it, but yeah, how it worked. You know what I mean? The concept of it, I was like, dude, you are killing. You are killing. All right. Tony the Big Homie, he sent me another song and a $5 cash app. Tony, we are an hour and 26 minutes past the hour. All right, so
we on hit 3 now, 318.
and then we ain't got enough people to vote on it. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
I'm gonna send you your 5 back. I'm gonna send you your cash app back. I'm gonna hold your song and I'm gonna play it for next week though, cause we're gonna get out of here after we collect everything for this song right here. Jay Brown is out of here. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna skip to the comments real quick. SKC gave it a Don DeMarco.
Hey, yo, hold on, Ken. I joined about to flash off. So you got you guys got the rest of, you got my votes, right?
I got your votes. You good?
Okay, all right, cool. All right, so
I didn't give it my vote. I didn't give it my vote. For me, it's 9 and a quarter.
That's right, you didn't. Yeah, it's good. Listen, you brothers have a great week. I'm glad to see you guys, man. Salute, love y'all, peace and love, man.
Salute, you
out of here.
No doubt.
One love, bro.
All right, peace, King.
No doubt.
Shout out to Eli for that Don DeMarco. Yeah, James, he said he had y'all on late tonight. What up, everyone? I'm gonna hit the replay. I was shooting the play for Tiger Bradley. All right, well, salute to James Brooks. You know what I mean? We'll get him in next week. Sure. All right. And then we got that Don DeMarco already. And then we got a 9 and a biscuit. So shout out to that. All right. So that's only 5 votes. It's only 5 votes. So
you ain't got nothing on Facebook? You ain't got nothing on Facebook on your phone?
Let me see. I think I did. I think Jasmine gave it something. All right, let me see. Yeah, Jasmine, she gave that bad boy a 8-piece. She gave it an 8-piece. All right, so that's one. And then Wiggins gave it 9 and a biscuit. So I was finna say you can't even score that one, but you know what I'm saying? We're gonna score it. I was gonna take it and save it for next week or whatever, but you know what I'm saying? We good. All right. It's crazy. It's crazy how Facebook sabotaged us this week. You know, but we rolling with the punches, baby. We rolling with the punches. Facebook on bullshit. You know what I mean? Fuck Mark Zuckerberg and that whole situation. You know what I mean? Did me bad. I should kick Jerry out of the goddamn studio right now.
Hey,
kick his ass out.
I want to say salute to SKC for having me choking during this podcast.
For sure.
No Diddy.
No, for sure. All right. So what I need to do is I need to get the scores pulled up. I already know who the winner is. I want to show everybody that, you know what I mean? We for real about it. And I need to get myself out of the quiet.
Hey, Ken Rife.
787.
That's what I was just about to say.
You crazy.
Yo, 787, you crazy.
I already know who the winner is.
This was a good show tonight, though.
It was. It felt good. It definitely felt good. All right. Matter of fact, I need to do share screen real quick. Let me share screen. Spit something, Don B. Spit something.
Okay. It's Don B. Sunday dinner. Yeah, I'm giving scores. Everybody throwing tracks. We giving more love than anybody else in the city. You know me, Karen Bryce, Jerry Brown comes in with me. Scarecrow popping in and out whenever he wanna. Everybody give the scores. I'm giving to Donna, to Marco.
You crazy.
Hilarious. All right, so let's go ahead and find out who the winner is. Let's find out who the winner is. All right, I gotta turn this down. So, all right. So, let's get it. Miss Gray with her winning song from last week. Fucking that come out of nowhere. All right, Miss Gray with her winning song from that last week with a 9.643. Shout out to Flip Rothstein. He got an 8.409. Tony the Big Homie, his first song got an 8.694. Joe Love got a 7.132. Wiggins got a 8.085. Monstrosity with just a beat got a 9.321. All right. My bad, y'all. I forgot. I didn't throw my loop back on. But they don't hear me cry. It's hard.
787. He's crazy.
It's hard out here. Tony the Big Homie with his second song got an 8.75. Shizzy Blaze got an 8.036. Don B. Mansfield with a 9.125. And Hop the Soul Poet with a 9.33. All right. So
looks like Miss Gray's taking it again.
Miss Gray is taking it again with the win. Shout out to Miss Gray.
Yo.
So Jasmine Gray, you did your thing with that song 2 weeks in a row, rolling strong. You know what I mean? If you win for 3 weeks, we're gonna retire your song. It's gonna be up there with the other retired songs for 3 weeks or whatever. But you still got $50 coming to you for the win. So congratulations to Miss Gray.
Hey y'all, like Flip Rothstein, Miss Gray, y'all sending in music. Wiggins, y'all sending in music. Make sure y'all share this shit with y'all friends and stuff so that they, you know what I'm saying, they can come in, they can vote on your stuff, they can vote on everybody's stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like my fans can become your fans. Your fans become my fans. Your fans be Ken Wright fans or Jerry Brown fans. You know what I'm saying? Like, get in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, share this stuff with your friends. Like, share the rewatch with them. You know, like, this is on YouTube forever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't be shy. You know, y'all out here watching. We commend y'all for sending in y'all music. You know what I'm saying? It take a lot of balls for a lot of people to send their music. A lot of people like to hold that stuff and don't like to submit it. You know what I mean? Like,
for sure.
Submit that. You know, share it with your fans, share it with your friends. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it popping. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's go.
And on And on top of that, I'm gonna have that Facebook bug worked out since Kimberly she showed me the avenue I need to go through to get them to stop shadow banning my podcast on Facebook. You know what I mean? That was part of the hiccup that we had. That's the reason why we still on after like we a whole hour and 35 minutes past. I don't mind going over, but you know what I mean, we don't want to do too much. But yeah, we're gonna get that worked out. It's gonna be worked out by next week. So salute to everybody that hung out with us, you know what I mean, that stuck through and rocked with us the whole show. We appreciate you. But we're gonna go in and get up out of here, family. I'm about to I don't know. What you got going on, Don B? You muted. I can't even hear you.
So I'm chilling. I'm at the crib.
All right, sure. I'm gonna hit you up then. You know what I mean, we'll chop it up. You know what I mean? I got some stuff to holler at you about, so I'll hit you up in a minute. You know what I mean? But salute to everybody, man. Y'all have a blessed work week. Be safe. Go to work. Get home safe. You know what I mean? Return the way you left. You feel me? And, all right, the Most High willing, we'll be back with another Sunday dinner next week. So 5 o'clock, tune in, send your music in. $50 to the winner. Jerry Brown promised that $500 one of these weeks. He didn't say which week, but hey, just be prepared. Get that music together, and we'll holler at y'all in a minute. So salute Don B. Salute to all of the Patriots. You know what I mean? That's out there rocking with us. And salute to every podcast that was birthed from Sunday.
Let's go. Drop bombs.
Drop bombs.
Yeah.
For sure. All right. So we out of here. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all work week. I'll holler at you in a minute, Don B.
All right, for sure.
For sure.
Do you listen in to Sunday night? Oh yeah, Ken and Jerry bringing all the inside. Oh, beautiful talk that's sharp and it's bright. Oh, drop your votes, let us know it's right. 1 to 10, rate the beats, the verses, and the flow. Tunes that really make your playlist glow. Sunday dinner, open up the line. Yeah, Ken and Jerry keep it so divine. Oh, every week they uncover the shine. From classics to freshest, all design. Tune in, let the rhythm catch your ear. Rate the tracks from hot to low, right here.
Ken and Jerry on the mic, oh. Sunday dinner hit the spot, yo. Topics poppin', never stop, though. Real talk, real life, that's the motto. Tune in weekly, it's a vibe, oh. Got the laughs, got the deep, yo. Podcast legends in the making. Hit that play, no hesitating. Ken and Jerry, they bring the heat. Get your earbuds, take a seat. Stories vivid, can't be beat. Every episode, it's elite. Starting slow, but then it peak. Conversations deep, never weak. All the drama and the leaks. Sunday dinner, that's the street. Ken and Jerry on the mic, oh. Sunday dinner hit the spot, yo. Topics poppin', never stop, oh. Real talk, real life, that's the motto. Tune in weekly, it's a vibe, oh. Got the laughs, got the deep, yo. Podcast legends in the making. Hit that play, no hesitating. Mic check, start the show, it's Ken and Jerry. Sunday night, we going live, it's legendary. Breaking bread and breaking news, we culinary. With that flavor in your ear, it's necessary. Tune in close around the table, hear the glow. From the kitchen to your speakers, watch us flow. Stories deep, conversations running wide. Laughs and tears, we take you on a ride. Ken and Jerry on the mic, oh. Sunday dinner hit the spot, yo. Topics poppin', never stop, though. Real talk, real life, that's the motto. Tune in weekly, it's a vibe.